You're going to be live on YouTube. They can hear you there.
When will that? When?
Right now, they can hear you. I just turned on the stream. Oh, where'd that ball go?
Go ahead and start testing everything out.
Well, you can start. I'm going to probably wait till the end of this song, and I'm going to bump us into another thing.
Good evening, anyone who's watching tonight, just right now. Can you hear it?
I don't have you on the radio. I only have you on YouTube. I can't hear it.
Okay, so what do I? Good evening, everyone. Just out here tonight at the Caldwell County boys soccer game. Just right now at the end of the Caldwell County versus Lyon County JV game. Good result for Caldwell County. Little win, 3-2 win over the Lyon County JV. Or I'm sorry, 2-1. But right now, just me and John Miller up on the stand right now, trying to test out some new equipment and stuff. If you get any feedback right here, see if everything's working all right. So if you're watching the live stream right now, you'll see the pregame warm-ups between both teams. Caldwell County already out, ready to go for this tough matchup tonight. Close rivalry. Lyon County just down the road from Caldwell County, so it's going to close game. It's a long-lasting rivalry, and we'll see how the game goes tonight for Caldwell County. Caldwell County looking for their first win of the season. Right now they've got 6 losses and a tie against Fort Campbell. So Caldwell County looking for a big victory tonight over a big rival. So hopefully that'll kind of kickstart the second half of the season for Caldwell County. Lyon County looking for their second win of the season. They've got 9 losses, 1 win, and a tie. Their tie being against Ballard Memorial. That'll be the team Caldwell County faces for their senior night this year at home. So both records in a way somewhat similar. Lyon County playing a couple more games. Both teams struggling offensively, and some good games, some good performances. A tough loss for Caldwell County against St. Mary's earlier this season, a 3-0 loss at home. Me and Derek Fuchler were on the mic that night to announce the game for you. And tough matchup that night. Unlucky for Caldwell County to pick up the loss. But since that St. Mary's game that me and Derek were able to announce for you, we had the 1-1 tie against Fort Campbell, and then a tough 7-0 loss against Callaway County. Callaway County, always a tough matchup for any team. They're out of that first region, a very tough region for soccer around here, producing the likes of McCracken County, Callaway County, Graves County. Marshall County. So they're one of the top teams in that region. It was a tough game for Caldwell County, and I don't really know if Caldwell County's ever had a good result coming out of Callaway County. Always a tough place to play and just a tough game to get a good result in. But Caldwell County tonight looking to bounce back off of that tough loss against Callaway. If they can get a victory tonight over Lyon County, it'd be pretty big. Lyon County pretty much in the same boat. They're coming off of a 4-1 loss against Mayfield, a game that they probably wish they had back. Mayfield, a tough opponent for both of these teams, but one that both could win. So Lyon County coming off of that 4-1 loss, against Mayfield. They'll be trying to get some good momentum going against Caldwell County tonight. And this is always a game that means a lot to both teams, no matter how the season's going, good or bad for both. Both teams, it's one of the biggest games on the season. Regular season the game doesn't necessarily count for a whole lot but pride, and it's the biggest thing that both of these teams will be battling for tonight. We got Adam Ball coming up on the stand, getting ready to join me and John Miller tonight to announce the boys' game. How are you, Adam?
I am thrilled. I was a mess over there a while ago, so it's good that I'm on this side now.
Yeah, tough JV game to watch. Heard you and a couple guys getting a little into it. It's good to see, though. Good to see for the JV game.
Yeah, when your son plays, you get a little fired up and intense, and especially sometimes you don't agree with officiating, and you're just passionate about it, especially playing here for many years and seeing what's happened. But we're excited about that win, and hopefully pull another win for the varsity team here, and to see what happens tonight.
Yeah, and as I was saying earlier, Caldwell County looking for their first victory of the season, and if they can get one against Lyon County, me and you have both played in the rivalry. It's one that you want to win more than anything else on the schedule. You want to win in districts and regional games, but Lyon County is just one of those games you want to come in and you want to play your best game and hopefully get a good result from it.
Yeah, the neighboring county, it's always it's just common in all your areas that it's the team you want to beat, and like you said, it's always been a rival. It's always been a good game, a tough game, and you can lose every game all season, but the one you want to make sure that you just give it everything you got is that Lyon County Caldwell game, and both teams always come out fired up, and we expect to see a good game, good physical game tonight, and we'll just come out and see what happens.
Yeah, and you don't want to say that officiating could be a thing to watch out for during the games, but a tough game like this, a big rivalry game, it's gonna, like you said, it's going to be very physical. So hopefully the refs have a little bit of leeway and everything, but if not, I mean, Caldwell County and Lyon County both are just going to have to adjust to how it's going.
Yeah, we'll see what comes out. I know, I think Lyon County's playing down a couple of men, I believe.
Looks like it.
I got a sheet. I don't have theirs yet. Okay, so you don't. All right. All are there.
Yeah, as Adam was saying, it looks like Lyon County could be down a couple guys tonight, and one of the big stories coming out of Lyon County this year is Bryson Penn moving to Marshall County, one of the best players to ever come out of around here. Bryson Penn, I believe he's a junior this year. I mean, he is an outstanding player. So Lyon County losing Bryson Penn to Marshall County, huge addition for Marshall County, but I don't think Lyon County could have faced a tougher loss than losing Bryson Penn for this season. He pretty much ran the show last year. Him and Trace Adams mixed good together, so losing him this season to Marshall County is going to be a massive thing for the rest of the season for Lyon County. It was pretty much their attack last year, so we'll see how Lyon County kind of deal with losing Bryson to Marshall County. They've still got some good players. I know Trace Adams is a real good midfielder for for Lyon County. He's always been a good player, and he's been trying to move to other schools, bigger schools, to play for them. He's a real good player on the ball, tough player, good at the club level as well. So Trace Adams and a couple other guys on this Lyon County team will be ones to watch for Caldwell County.
Right. KFC now has 4 different $2 family orders, like my extra crispy original recipe. 12 tenders or my new piece of espresso. Fix it for just $20. Wow. There's one reacted funny. Anyways, The next time, participating in
Have you been a credit card fraud? Farmers Bank and Trust have less risk taken advantage of. As our customer, you have exclusive access to a security feature in our app that will allow you to turn your debit card off while you're not using it, then turn it on instantly when you need to use it. Keep your information safe. Log into our free app to use this feature, increasing the security of your information right now. Not a Farmers Bank customer? Come down. Let us set up your account and start protecting you from potential fraud opportunities. This is not a guarantee that your information will not be compromised. This is an increased security measure. Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Community Medical Clinic wants to be your partner for good health. We want to remind everyone as you're going back to school, kids that may need school physicals, sports physicals, or immunizations, we're there to provide all of those for you. Let us be your partner in good health and catch up on those immunizations such as Hep A, meningitis, all of those things needed for a good, healthy start to school. Again, we're Community Medical Clinic, and we're here to be your partner in good health. Stop by and see us at 310 Hawthorne Street or give us a call today at 270-365-0227.
Hi, Caldwell County. I'm Allie Coleman with First Southern National Bank, and I'm ready to service your next loan. Whether you're wanting to build your first home, buy an investment property, or add square footage for your growing family, we can tailor a solution just for you. Stop by my office at 101 West Washington Street, Princeton, or give me a call at 270-365-3545 to apply today. First Southern National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, Federal Registry 409424, NMLS 10990.
Here's a reminder from your Princeton Electric Plant Board. Meter tampering is dangerous. Tampering with an electric meter is not only dangerous, it is dishonest and against the law. Stealing electricity by tampering with an electric meter may result in your arrest and can even risk your life. Tampering with meters results in increased utility bills that everyone has to pay. If you see anyone tampering with an electric meter, call the Princeton Electric Plant Board right away at 270-365-2031. Princeton Electric Plant Board, Princeton's #1 energy source.
The summer months are fading fast and everyone is settling back into their routines. With the kids back in school, you can now concentrate on summer projects you intended on doing, but you just never found time. Come see us at Fredonia Valley Bank and check out our consumer loans that could help you finance your next project. Purchase a car, truck, or a recreational vehicle to enjoy this fall. With only a couple of months left of warm weather, why wouldn't you drop in and spend some time talking to one of our friendly loan officers? The loan officers at Fredonia Valley Bank will help you make sound decisions when it comes to borrowing money and will guide you through the process. Fredonia Valley Bank is your real community bank, operating independently over 100 years, providing the people in our communities with the services they deserve. Located at 602 Cassidy Avenue, Fredonia, and 226 Commerce Street, Eddyville. Member FDIC and Equal Housing.
Welcome back. Ryan Frisch here on the commentating with Adam Ball and John Miller up on the stand tonight for Caldwell County versus Lyon County. Right now, refs calling in the captains from both teams to try to figure out who's going to start with the ball and which way they're going to go and try to get this game underway pretty soon. Just got the starting lineups from Caldwell County and Lyon County. We'll be announcing those fairly soon after we get done with the warm-ups and after the captains are done talking and everything. We got a three-man ref crew tonight. That's something special to see. We usually only have two refs out here, and sometimes it's a struggle to get two. So having three refs for a tough rivalry game, that's a good thing to see. Be able to see the field a little bit more. But both teams seem to be warming up pretty hard for the game. Looks like they're going pretty hard on both sides. Lyon County focusing a little more on their attack. They've actually had a decent attack this season. I mean, they've played 11 games and they've scored 17 goals, so not incredible, especially compared to how they've been outscored with 71 goals scored against them. But Lyon County, they've got a decent defense, and that's something that Caldwell County has absolutely lacked on the beginning of this season. Caldwell County only scoring 2 goals so far, I know, against Fort Campbell and against Webster County the first game of the season. So Caldwell County will be looking to really get that attack going, and against a team like Lyon County, they're going to have to find a way to get through the back line and hopefully put a couple in the back of the net and get a good win here tonight for Caldwell County.
Yeah, I think we got a pretty evenly matched up game as far as, you look at your win percentage. Lyon does have a couple on us, and we're still looking for our first one. But, like we said again, the rivalry, it seems to bring out your best. It brings out your heart. You're going to give it 110%.
I agree with that 100%. And sometimes heart takes over in some games. It doesn't matter who's the better team on the field. Sometimes if you got more heart into it, you come out with a better result. And Lyon County coming off of a tough couple games. They had a tournament. I can't remember where it was, but playing teams Bryan Station, Central Hardin, and Holmes, losing 10-0 to Bryan Station and Central Hardin, and then losing to Holmes 9-1. And then, like I said earlier, the tough loss against Mayfield. I believe that was earlier this week. So Lyon County coming off of a tough stretch, especially in that tournament. They'll be looking to bounce back against Caldwell County tonight. And even though they do have a decent attack, they'll be trying to get through Barrett Schultz tonight. And me and you both know Barrett's one of the best keepers in this region. I mean, he's an outstanding talent.
Yeah, and you talk about best keepers that's come out of Caldwell, and it surpasses that. He's over the keepers that I've seen in the years I've played here, one that sticks out my mind with Jason Grandstaff. And then having now Barrett is very similar to him, and I would say even probably one of the best that's ever going to come out of this area for now.
Yeah, and Barrett, it's tough to say. It's tough for us to talk about how good he's been because score lines will tell you different. But you got to be here to watch how good he is and watch him practice and everything because the kid's he's an absolute animal. And I really think even if Barrett he went to a school like Callaway County or McCracken County, he'd fit in very nicely. He plays top club soccer, so I think he's probably the best talent on this Caldwell County team. It's good to have your best talent as a goalkeeper, and hopefully we won't have too much to worry about tonight, but there's a couple players on Lyon County like Travis Crane and Trace Adams. They could be guys to kind of stress Barrett out a little bit, but he's got a good set of hands, and I think we couldn't really ask for a better goalkeeper between the sticks.
And our defense has also stepped up here. They started got a lot of good teamwork, working well together, communicating a lot better, and starting to put some stuff on. Barrett spoke really highly of his defense and has given them credit multiple times. He's a very humble player, and they're starting to get some cohesion. So we'll see what happens tonight. I don't think anybody's underestimating each other, especially like you said with Lyon County coming off those tough losses. Caldwell's still looking for their first win, and what better night and game and opponent than tonight against Lyon County to do that.
Yeah, and I think if Caldwell County can get a good result tonight against Lyon County, especially looking for a win, if they get a win against Lyon County tonight, that really could kickstart something for these Caldwell boys. Like you said, looking for their first win, that could be a tough thing tonight against Lyon County, a game as high-strung as this one, but they need some confidence. Coming up next for Caldwell County is Hopkins Central on Tuesday and then Madisonville North on Thursday. So both of the district games that they have to play during the regular season to determine seeding will be at home next week for Caldwell County. So tough game against Lyon County and then two district rival games. I mean, it couldn't get much more of a mental thing for Caldwell County. They've got the two tough games next week. Hopkins Central's they're a pretty good team now, and I mean Madisonville North is pretty much as good as they come in first and second regions around here. So good. They could hopefully finish off this week with a good result. They haven't played since last Thursday. Hopefully get a good result this week, and we'll come back and hopefully next week get two more good results. And we just got a text from Miss McEnany. I'm sure she's still listening. She had to throw in that Connor McEnany, one of the best goalkeepers to come through, which he was really good. Honor to play with him. I hope you're still listening, Miss Kathy. So hopefully we won't get any more angry texts. But yeah, I mean, Barrett's up there with the Connors, and just like Adam said, there's been some good keepers are a thing that's always come out of Caldwell County that have been pretty good, and Barrett's just the next in line. So looking for a good game tonight. I think we'll go ahead and take a little commercial break before the game starts. Might have to announce the starting lineups for both teams, and we'll be back in just one moment.
In Princeton and Marion is the best place to experience delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine with an extensive menu that has something for everyone. Choose from local favorites like fajitas, chimichangas, burritos, and Maria's favorite with rice, grilled onions, and peppers, chicken, shrimp, steak, or a combination topped with La Potosina's mouth-watering cheese sauce. That's La Potosina with two locations to serve you in Princeton and Marion. La Potosina Mexican Restaurant.
Seasons come and seasons go, but something that can remain the same is reliability. And here at McGregor Group Heating and Air, reliability Quality and honesty are a few of our top priorities. So if you're looking for heating and air service, give us a call at 270-896-5044 or come visit us at 960 Varmint Trace Road here in Princeton. We're the company that you can take comfort in.
Pennywell Electric members, did you know that outage information is right at the tip of your fingers? To enroll in outage texting with Pennywell Electric, all you have to do is text PRECC to 85700. That's PRECC. While you're at it, save 85700 in your contacts to make it easy. To report an outage, text the word OUT. To learn the status of an outage, text STATUS. To unenroll, just text STOP. It's super easy. Enroll today and be ready to text Pennywell Electric next time you're in the dark.
Always expect great things at Planters Bank. When we say expect great things, what we're really saying is Planters Bank is here to provide the financial services you. Planters Bank believes in the strength of our community and is a full-service financial. Our employees have a passion for helping our neighbors, and it shows. Jake Pepper and the rest of the Planters Bank staff at 208 North Jefferson. Planters Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Fortner Gas Company is a full-service local and family-owned propane company offering services in Princeton, Cadiz, Madisonville, and Murray. Right now, Fortner Gas is offering specials on propane. Fortner Gas offers Holland and Napoleon grills, Dixie choppers, and they also have Red Max weed eaters. Contact Fortner Gas Company today for all of your residential, commercial, and agricultural propane needs. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
Hello, this is Gloria Smith with the Law Office of Jeff Russo. Are you buying or selling real estate? Are you planning on refinancing your existing home loan? If so, you should be aware that you have your choice in which attorney provides the legal services associated with such transactions. Our law office has over 50 years of experience in real estate law. We pride ourselves on being cost-effective and having a quick turnaround time. If you're in need of such services, call us today at 365-2763 or find us on the web at www.jeffrussolaw.com. We are located in downtown Princeton on the east side of the courthouse.
This is an advertisement.
At Morgan's Funeral Home, we offer safe and secure funeral planning. At Morgan's Funeral Home, we're staffed with experienced funeral planners who know and understand the different methods of pre-funding final arrangements. We can help you design a plan that fits your individual needs and suits your wishes and beliefs. Morgan's Funeral Home, serving families for over 100 years.
Solid September here at Cozy Living Interiors in D2. Hi, this is Pam Haverlock, and solid September means sales. This September, take a 15% off your purchase of everything that starts with an S. Serving trays, sofas, soap dishes, signs, sectionals, and more. It is a great time to come and see us at Cozy Living in D2, located at 235 Northfield Drive, right next to the Bellin Alley. Cozy Living Interiors, everything.
At first glance, you may think we are only here to sell and service your vehicle. But did you know that Tri-Choose Incorporated also wants to buy your vehicle? You heard right. If you're currently trying to sell your vehicle, stop by for a fast and free appraisal. A clean title in hand will have you leaving with a check in just a matter of minutes. Still making payments on your vehicle? That's no problem either. We can guide you in that process also. Contact a salesperson today at 270-365-5522 or stop in Tri-Choose Incorporated today, 111 Highway 91 North in Princeton.
This is Fred Foltz at the Woodall Agency in Princeton. We have served the small business owners of this area for over 100 years. Do you have trouble understanding liability or workers' comp insurance? Are your insurance premiums spiraling out of control? Whether you're a furniture store on Main Street, a plumber or electrician, or a locally owned bank or car dealer, we have a policy for you. We are the business insurance experts. Give me a call at 365-5541. You'll be glad you did.
Sorry for the long break, everybody. Had the national anthem and the starting lineups for Caldwell County and Lyon County now. Both teams getting in position for this tough matchup to start. Looks like Caldwell County is going to start with the ball, and tough play. Looks like it could be a tough game in the middle of the field with Trace Adams and guys like, looks like Hunter Trimble stepping up into the middle of the field tonight. Jack Kinsolving moving back into that center back role with Michael Henry tonight. Colin Schaefer probably be in the middle helping out Hunter Trimble. He's been playing in the middle of the majority of this season. Good attacking player Colin Schaefer is. So we'll see tonight how Caldwell County lines up. We'll be able to see it a little more after the game starts. And as the game's underway, Blake Viverette dropping the ball back to Hunter Trimble, just finding Michael Henry, picks his head up, looking for an easy pass, and finds Blake Viverette again. And just in these first couple of seconds, you can see Caldwell County just looking for easy possession. That's what you've got to do, especially in tight games like this. And now Blake Viverette back in the middle of the park. Tough pass. Trace Adams intercepts it, picking his head up, looking for a Lyon County player. Finds one in the middle of the park. Good ball over the top and a good header out from Risley, but it lands right at Trace Adams' foot. Has a hit from distance. Blocked. Risley can't get a head on it. Jack Kinsolving cleans it up, picks his head up, tries to play out of the back. Just hits it up the field looking for Colin Schaefer. A good ball forward. Colin can't get a flick on it. Blake Viverette trying to flick it over. Now Lyon County on the attacking end.
They're going to break down the right side, playing it up, looking for a corner. Now he's coming down across the middle, and just going to keep on rolling. And it's going to be a goal kick for Caldwell.
Good play there from Lyon County, getting the ball into the corner, and a good ball across. It looked like no one else was on the same page, but it's pretty much a dream ball, playing a ball across the six. I mean, you can't ask for a better thing, so hopefully Caldwell County can pick that up and hopefully clean that up before it happens next time.
Yeah, especially you got one that's going across there and no one's being aggressive going after it, and you want to get on top of those quick.
Looks like Lyon County kind of pressing high tonight against this Caldwell County back line, looking trying to cut off some passing lanes. Some players just playing more of a high press. Looks like they've got both of the defense mechanisms working, so we'll see how Caldwell County fares playing it out of the back tonight. Now Hunter Trimble in the middle of the park trying to find Bryson Bannister out wide, just an unlucky touch, and it rolls out of bounds.
Be a Lyon County throw in. Coming in now, deep throw to the middle there. Coming through, looks like it's going to head it over and go in back out of bounds for another goal kick.
It looks like that was Trace Adams on the through ball there, trying to get an effort on goal. Him and Barrett, they know each other pretty well. They play club ball together, so that'll be a tough matchup to see. Barrett knows a lot about him, and Trace also knows a lot about his goalkeeper that he's facing tonight. So be a tough matchup on both sides. It's hard when your rival knows pretty much a lot about you, so it's going to be a tough matchup there, and we'll see how which one can prevail tonight.
Yeah, a lot of respect when you know how tough your opponent is in one-on-one play, and they're definitely going to be hunting for each other. Caldwell throw going down the side, and it looks like he's going to possibly roll out of bounds for a Lyon County goal kick.
And hopefully tonight, Caldwell County can hopefully they get that attack going a little bit more than they have this season. Only 2 goals this season, and they've got scored on about 40 times. So you've got to wonder when the attack's going to start coming in, and hopefully put some in the back of the net. And if they can do it against Lyon County, they're not much bigger of a confidence boost. So Caldwell, they've got to get the ball forward, and they've got to try to put a couple in the back of the net, especially before Lyon County gets on the board.
Lyon County sends it down to the ball, and Barrett Schultz steps out to kick it back up to the center field. Ethan Witherspoon receiving, playing it out wide to Blake Viverette. Blake Viverette plays it to the middle, looking for Colin Schaefer. Lyon County reincepted it. And a little bit of a fight for the ball in 18, and Lyon County is going to kick it out of bounds for a Caldwell throw.
And if you're watching the live stream tonight, you'll see how fast and how hard working Ethan Witherspoon, number 6 on the attack for Caldwell County, and Demarion Bush. I mean, they are 2 of the fastest players I've ever played with or against. They work as hard as they can. They're always working hard. It's always a 100% sprint no matter what's going on. So Caldwell County might see if they can get a couple balls floated over the top, see if they can get a good touch to it, and an easier finish for Caldwell.
Yeah, and you talk about speed. Ethan Witherspoon was mainly the only one we had, and then Demarion Bush picked up here, I think, in the last few weeks and joined the team with us. Lyon County throw coming down the side with Todd Huddleston coming down this close side, playing it through. Jack Kinsolving stops it. Lyon County receives it again. Trying to come down the middle. Travis Crane controlling the ball now, just about 20 outside the 18. Deflection off of Jack Kinsolving. Picked back up. And it looks like Lyon County sent it down just a while ago. It looks like he's trying to play it up. Not for sure what he's doing there, but it'll be another Tiger goal kick.
Yeah, anything floated like that, it's not going to cause Barrett problems. He's not the tallest goalkeeper, but the kid can jump out of the roof. I mean, if it's up towards the crossbar, height's really not a problem for him, even if he is not the tallest goalkeeper. So any floated ball, Lyon County's going to have to put some power behind a shot to even trouble Barrett tonight.
Oh, yeah, he's not going to blink it out of that stuff for long. Colin Schaefer run down the middle of the field with the ball stolen away. Keep going. He's trying to dribble through, and Lyon County got back and stopped him. Played back over.
And sometimes dribbling is a good thing to have, but Colin there, I mean, that's kind of a counterattack situation. You beat one, then just keep going. You try to get into the box, try to have a shot on goal. But good move there. It's good to see Caldwell County attacking like that early on, and unlucky play in the middle of the park from Blake Viverette there is now Trace Adams looking for a pass out of the back, gets past a couple Caldwell County defenders and plays the ball down the line to Travis Crane. Racing the sideline, it will get out for a Caldwell County throw-in on the far side in front of a lot of the Lyon County parents. Right now, talking about the parents, a good turnout tonight for Caldwell versus Lyon County. A lot of Lyon County fans and parents on the far side, right behind Nate Perez on the throw-in. So good support for both teams tonight as Colin Schaefer opens up, picking his head up, looking for a pass, finds Blake Viverette in the middle of the field. Unlucky touch. Too much on the pass from Colin Schaefer, and now Lyon County plays it up the field, trying to get a counterattack of their own.
Todd Huddleston bringing it down, coming about 30 off top of 18. Plays it in for a pass, but too hard, and then Barrett Schultz picking it up.
Good ball there from Huddleston. Good step there from Barrett Schultz as well.
You talk about Jack Kinsolvin. When we played against Fort Campbell, he moved Jack Kinsolvin quite a bit around. He played him at a center mid. He played him at center back. He played him at right back, and it's amazing to see what the abilities that he has and be able to play multiple positions like that. And it really started to see what all he has, and I think we're going to be experimenting some more throughout the rest of the season, see what everybody's got.
Yeah, and Jack, he's like you said, he's played in a bunch of positions. He's just one of those guys you can pretty much play anywhere but goalkeeper. I've seen him practicing goalkeeper, and that's not a good thing. So he can play, even when I played last year, he played some striker too. So I know against Callaway County, and you mentioned Fort Campbell, he played a little bit of right back, and Jack's he's pretty much has the defensive pedigree, but he's got a good attacking eye too. So we'll see what all positions he plays tonight. I'm sure center back won't be the only one.
No, definitely not. They're going to see what's going to happen here and possibly get him mixed up here with the offense as well. Lyon County controlling the ball at the middle, bringing it down just outside the 18. Lyon County's got it, just passing out wide, bringing it back into the middle, bringing down the Caldwell's defensive third. But kick back out by Michael Henry.
Good clearance away from Michael Henry. You want to get those balls as far away and out as you can. That was a pretty good one, even though it landed right at Caldwell County. Now Demarion Bush battling in the middle of the field. Ball finds Lyon County as Colin Schaefer battling for it. Now Hunter Trimble trying to step to the ball just too far, and Trace Adams picks up the ball, turns the corner on Hunter Trimble. Still going is Trace Adams getting inside the box, having a hit across the 18. Barrett Schultz will watch that all the way out for a goal kick. And again, me and you so far, we've seen Trace start in the middle of the field, and he's played the balls out of the back at the center back, and he's looking for passes through, looking for shots on goal. So it looks like he's going to run the Caldwell County offense tonight. If you're watching the live stream, you might have just seen Blake Viverette stretching out a little bit. Hopefully that's just a little cramp thing, not a pull or anything. He's a big part of this Caldwell County attack.
Yeah, for him playing up and playing a freshman, and I've coached him for several years now, and just the growth to see that young man and what he's doing, he has definitely been a contributor on this.
We were talking last year, and we would have killed to have Blake Viverette in the mix. I mean, he's wonderful on the ball. He's a confident player. He's really confident, and that's always a good thing, especially as a midfielder or attacker like he is. So hopefully we'll get to see him showcase some of his skills tonight against Lyon County.
Yeah, he looks like he's limping a little bit. Like you said, hopefully it's a little cramp, get warmed back up, and get that stretched out. Lyon County going down the far side of the field with the fans, playing up a little bit tough for touch, and rolls right into Barrett Schultz's hands.
And hopefully having that, the couple seniors in the back line tonight, Jack Kinsolving, Michael Henry, and Nathaniel Paredes, hopefully that'll kind of marshal out any kind of attack for Lyon County. A little more inexperience on the attacking end, so hopefully that won't be too big of a thing. Now, Jacob Mayberry's having a shot from about 35 yards out and never going to trouble Barrett. It's more of a pickup for him, and Barrett surveying the field right now, looking for an option for Caldwell County. Decides a drop kick, hits it up the field over Colin Schaefer's head. Now it's a race for the ball. Schaefer gets to the ball first, keeps it inbounds, A tough tackle from number 20 on Lyon County is going to go out for a Caldwell County throw-in, a couple yards outside the 18. Colin leaving the throw-in for Nathaniel Paredes. Nathaniel's got a couple options. He can kind of throw it back far post. He can keep it in the middle, and he does keep it in the middle. Finds Blake Bivrett, picks his head up, has a hit from distance, and it's going to take something special to score from that distance off of a half volley. So nice to see a confident play there from Blake Bivrett, always going over the bar, wasn't going to trouble the goalkeeper. So hopefully in these next couple minutes, Caldwell County can trouble the Lyon County goalkeeper a little bit tonight.
Yeah, we need to get this turned around and keep the ball down here on the Lyon County side. Put a little pressure on them, get them a little nervous, sweating a little bit more on it. Ball played out from Lyon County as Todd Holston controlling down the middle of the field. He's looking across half line. Brad Bivrett and Chase. Ball played down. A little tough on a little too much on the touch again, and Barrett chose to pick it up. He's throwing it out wide now to Andrew Risley, playing left back. Risley taking a touch, looking up forward, playing it up to Hunter Tribble right in the center of the field. We're tussle right now with Trace. And we get a foul called in our favor.
I think a little lucky there. Trace pretty much handled the tackle fairly easily, and now Caldwell County trying to play out of the back. Bryson Bannister finds Colin Schaefer. Unlucky first touch, and now the ball cleared away, but Nathaniel Paredes cleans it up, picking his head up, looking for a pass is Paredes. On that far side, he finds Bryson Bannister. Again, losing the ball right in front of the stands on that far side. Trace Adams now running through the middle of the field for Lyon County. Still going is Trace Adams. Him and Blake Bivrett battling right outside the 18. Good shot from Trace, and Barrett covering his near post well. Easy catch for him.
Yeah, you can't be shooting right on top of Barrett. You're not going to do anything. You're going to have to challenge Barrett. You're going to have to put that far bar and put it up the upper V and on the ground. I mean, that man can jump and get anything you want, but don't go right to him.
Now Huddleston tries to have a shot from distance and can't get the ball through as it hit Caldwell County defenders. Now Demarion Bush tries to play out of the bag, just gets a tough touch on it, and Lyon County throw in right in front of us at the stands.
I guess you still know some of these boys. I was trying to match up some jerseys, and number 38 there was it matching up with I think you called that's Jacob Mayberry.
Yeah, Mayberry. I believe he's a senior this year. He's been playing for a little bit. He's a pretty good ball player, Jacob Mayberry, and his little brother Lucas Mayberry plays also for Lyon County. So he was starting. I can't see him on the field right now, but both of them are good players.
Yeah, he subbed out there just about 5 minutes ago. Lyon County setting up with a kick now. Sitting into the middle of the box. Big driver Michael Henry got a little bit of a touch on it, went up, and now Barrett Schultz picks it up. You have to apologize tonight, folks. I'm getting tongue-tied here and a little excited.
Good touch there from Colin Schaefer. Gets past one Lyon County defender. Can't make it any farther. Now Colin battling in the middle of the field. Picks his head up, looking for a ball through. Finds Ethan Witherspoon. 1v1 with the goalkeeper, and a good shot from Ethan Witherspoon. First goal for Caldwell County tonight. And it's Witherspoon getting through, beating Justin Tabor to the ball, the Lyon County goalkeeper. That'll be a foot race you'll see tonight. Any ball through. Justin Tabor, I know, runs track for Lyon County. Pretty good track star for Lyon. So it's going to be a good battle tonight. Awesome to see Ethan Witherspoon get on the scoreboard first. And Caldwell County picking up the first goal of the night. It's 1-0 Ethan Witherspoon. And we don't have the luxury of seeing the scoreboard now. We got a brand new scoreboard sitting in front of our old one, so you can't see how much time's left over here.
Yeah, we talked about it during the offseason of how the scoreboard that's at the end of the field, we could see it, but the fans couldn't see it. So we're very fortunate to have this new one up there now on the right. But like you said, we can't see it.
And really, sorry about that. Really, this is only the second time this season Caldwell County has taken the lead on anybody. The other one was against Fort Campbell. Fort Campbell ended up getting getting a goal later on in the game to get a 1-1 draw against Lyon County. So we'll see how Caldwell responds tonight. Hopefully they can put a couple more in the net without letting one go in and conceding one as Hunter Trimble picks his head up, finds Blake Vivrett, tries to play the ball over the top to Witherspoon, kind of bouncing around the Lyon County back line. Looks like it's going to trickle out for a throw-in on the very far side for Caldwell County. And it's hard announcing up here when a Caldwell County goal is scored. It's hard not to just jump up and down and celebrate. I'm usually on the field just going nuts anytime the ball hits the back of the net. So It's hard up here. I have to try to keep calm and just breathe and say, Caldwell County goal. Nice goal, Caldwell County. So it's a tough thing to watch.
I had to pull my mic away. It's just hard. We're passionate, very passionate, and that's anybody that's played here is passionate about it. You support your team, you support the sport, and we've come from such a long way. I remember playing on this field when it was dirt, and the field is just beautiful now, and just very fortunate to get to where we've got new scoreboards, dugouts and new bleachers, from several years ago. I say new, but they'll always be new to me compared to what we used to play with.
It is. It's an incredible transformation. It's absolutely beautiful field now. Lyon County trying to play the ball out of the back. They'll just clear it away for a Caldwell County throw-in. But like you were saying, even a couple years ago, the field it had dirt spots, it had sand spots, and it's an absolutely beautiful stadium now. Other teams love to come play here. I know the kids I played club against always love coming here to play. It's just a different atmosphere with a big wall around the field, and like you said, new scoreboards and everything. It's just nice to see as Blake Viverette winds up a shot, bounce right in front of Justin Tabor. Pretty easy pickup for him. And now Lyon County will try to have to play back from the goalkeeper and start a new attack.
Yeah, I really wish we could see how much time was left, and I'm going to probably holler at one of these ball boys here to see if he can help me out.
And now Andrew Risley trying to battle for the ball. He plays it up to J.J. Harrell, just an unlucky touch, and will go out of bounds for a Lyon County throw-in. Hud Huddleston finds Travis Crane, picks his head up, attacking Risley, gets down the lines. Travis Crane keeps the ball in bounds. Jack Kinsolving get a good step in there, and Travis Crane, an unlucky touch, goes over the end line, and it will be a goal kick for Barrett Schultz. Good step in there from Jack Kinsolving. Makes a run across almost the entire field right there to step in and get a touch on Travis Crane. Just throws him off and comes out with a Caldwell County goal kick.
It looks like Coach Schaefer there is going to make some adjustments. Like you said, calling it earlier, they're going to pull Jack Kinsolving out of the back lineup and get him up here in a center mid position. Probably going to play a defensive center mid as Hunter Trimble comes out to play left back. Andrew Risley steps in to play that center back position. Get a little more mix up in here in between.
Yeah, I think this is kind of the position. And right now we'll hold Lyon County getting into the corner. Good ball into Huddleston. Huddleston picking his head up, gets towards the end line, still going. Hits off of Jack Kinsolving, the clearance, or the ball across does, and will go out for a Lyon County corner. But Jack Kinsolving, he really relishes that defensive midfield spot. He's a very possessive midfielder. He's really good on the ball. He's really strong on the ball. It's hard to knock him off when he's got the ball at his feet. So it's a good position for him to be in, and hopefully he can kickstart an attack for Caldwell as the corner comes in, tries to find Trace Adams. Good ball in, just a little too high, and Caldwell County have a throw-in on the far side in front of the Lyon County fans.
They tore in, coming up line, looking for Blake Viverette over on the fan side, just sitting about half at the center of the field, playing into Colin Schaefer, crossing the half line. Colin Schaefer looking up. Looks like he's going to possibly drop it back to Jack Kinsolving. Kinsolving looking, playing out wide now to Hunter Trimble. Hunter Trimble looking to bring it down the line with Todd Huddleston coming up to play D on him. And sends it on down to J.J. Harrell coming up the left side. J.J. Harrell coming in, bringing it into the middle. And Caldwell was nowhere there, and just the easy ball rolled into the keeper for Lyon County.
And Caldwell County, if they can get a couple more balls into the corner like that and have a ball across, hopefully Witherspoon or Viverette or anybody up top will realize and just step into that area that the goalkeeper was to make it not such an easy pickup for him.
Lyon County playing to the middle there is Nathan Brett is met up with Lyon County players still back, but now to Todd Huddleston's foot, geared up, taking a shot straight to Barrett Schultz.
Again, that's like you said, straight at him. It's not gonna trouble Barrett too much. He hasn't had any kind of save that he's had to make so far. Barrett just with the drop kick plays it up the field. Witherspoon battling for a touch as Lyon County wins the battle, and they're still going on the ball. Colin Schaefer now battling, wins the ball for Caldwell County, turns, plays the ball through to Ethan Witherspoon. It's a foot race to get to the goalkeeper. Witherspoon getting around him, and his shot, another good finish from Ethan Witherspoon. What a goal. Miscommunication there from Lyon County. I believe that was Wilkerson and the goalkeeper just not having good communication there, letting Witherspoon get by, and he's got 2 early goals so far, so real good spot for Caldwell County to be in. Their first 2-0 lead of the season. Awesome thing to see for Witherspoon.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And right now, I would say Lyon County's going to be looking at that matchup. It's a mismatch with their center back there and Witherspoon. You're not going to be able to stop him.
Yeah, as fast as he is, I mean, he's not the most skilled player on the ball, but when you have a kid that's that fast and he'll work harder than anybody on the field, it's so hard to play against that kind of guys. Now Trace Adams turning, picking his head up, looking to kickstart a Lyon County attack. They haven't had much attack to trouble the Lyon County or the Caldwell County defense or Barrett Schultz tonight. So hopefully Caldwell County can keep it that way.
Lyon County playing up the middle, now sending it down the right-hand side with the linesman, his flags up and offsides. Lyon County not too happy about that call, but sometimes you just don't argue with the refs.
Yeah, and tonight we saw it in the JV game. Really arguing and stuff might not work out the best for anybody. Sometimes refs, they start here arguing and stuff, and they just kind of drop it. They might let things go a little bit more. They might just say we're not going to have it, and they might start calling fouls left and right. So just kind of got to feel for which kind of refs you have tonight, and hopefully that won't play too big of a part in the game tonight as Barrett Schultz tries to pick a spot for the offsides kick. He'll pick his head up looking for a ball through, trying to find someone in the middle of the field for Caldwell County.
I believe we're right at the halfway mark, maybe a little less there. The ball boy passed on to us there. Kick is up and going straight down the middle looking for Brad Red. And this looks like he's going to get past everybody, go straight to the keepers. Lyon County's going to look to return the ball back down.
Yeah, I really don't think Witherspoon, he's got 2 goals so far tonight. I don't think it'll be the last time we say his name tonight. The 2 balls that he's got through to score on, I really think Caldwell can play a couple more of those tonight. Hopefully he can grab a couple more goals.
Witherspoon, Red playing out wide to Eric Paredes. Paredes coming up that far side with the fans there playing, looking for Bryson. Now dropping back to Eric Paredes. Paredes just holding the center of the field, dropping it back down to Michael Henry. Michael Henry staying on that far side, playing it back up the field now, looking for Witherspoon. And Lyon County's got to control the ball again, coming up with Trace.
Look, that's Trace Adams battling Jack Kinsolving in the middle of the field, getting past Kinsolving, a tough tackle. Ref goes ahead and blows the whistle for that one. It was a kind of a 50-50 call. Some will call it, some won't. So tough call there for Caldwell County, but Trace Adams picks his head up. He's looking for a ball in. Hopefully he'll be looking for a ball to trouble Barrett Schultz. He has a shot from about 40 yards away, and really he has to hit it absolutely perfect for that to ever trouble.
Looks like he looks like he rested just a little bit there, a little bit of a worm burner, just going to kind of roll on out of bounds. Probably a little bit of frustration being expressed there as Barrett Schultz looking to play the ball now with his goal kick.
Yeah, like you said, it could be a little bit of a frustration kind of thing. You're down 2-0 against your rivals, and if if Lyon County's frustrated now, I mean, they really don't need to be. They're going to want to try to get back into the game. Caldwell County will be happy if they're frustrated, but now Trace Adams stepping in, looking for a shot. It's blocked by Jack Kinsolving, and now Nathaniel Paredes steps to him out wide. Good defending there from Nathaniel Paredes, but now Trace Adams back on the ball, battling for it in that far corner.
Just keeping it contained, playing good D.
A tough call there from Nathaniel Paredes. Kind of stepped in between Trace Adams and the ball. Looked like a clean tackle from here.
Yeah, that's just a common move. I played defense when I played here at Caldwell, and you just step between the offensive player and the ball, and you steal the ball away, and sometimes it gets called, sometimes it doesn't. But it looked like a clean tackle to me.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Schaefer would be upset one bit about how Nathaniel played that. Like you said, that's pretty much what you want to do. You're getting between the ball and the defender. If he hits you and falls down, he might get a call, but good tackle for us.
It's like he plays it in, he goes straight to the wall, playing it back up, and Blake Red plays it out of bounds, coming off of with Trace Adams there.
Caldwell County defending very, very nicely so far. Lyon County's had some attacks going, but Caldwell County's dealt with them pretty well so far, so hopefully that won't be just an early first half thing, and they'll be able to keep the Lyon County attack contained this entire game. As now Wilkerson looks for a throw-in, and good throw-in. Finds Trace Adams, has a header towards the goal just wide. That one troubled Barrett a little bit. He's kind of caught flat-footed. Looks like it just trickled wide for Lyon County. And now it'll be another goal kick for Barrett Schultz as Darian Francis will come on for Bryson Bannister. Bryson been playing on that far side, and I think that's where Darian Francis will step in. I believe he was another late addition this season, wasn't he?
Yeah, Darian and Demarion stepped in both at the same time about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Both experienced players, and helps add some addition to give some relief. As the ball flicked on, played up the middle, Witherspoon looked for the ball coming on to the keeper, plays a shot in, but goes straight into the keeper's hands. Like you said, it's another run, and Lyon County needs to step up their defense. As you know that he's going to be a target man with that speed he has. He's wearing Lyon County's defense out.
Yeah, Witherspoon, he might there might be a thing addressed at the Lyon County halftime, trying to contain him more. So Caldwell County, they'll have to look for more than just him on the attack, but a wonderful flick there from Blake Viverette. That's exactly what you want. A ball floated in to the middle. Viverette looked for nothing more than just to flick it through to Weatherspoon, and he gets through, has a shot on goal, and pretty much if he would have scored there, it would have been the exact same goal 3 times in a row. So Nathaniel Paredes stepping in here, and Darian Francis, the ball's deflected off of him on the far side. It'd be a Lyon County throw-in. Looks like they're going to have Wilkerson step over there for the throw-in. He had a really long throw-in a second ago to get to Trace Adams for the header. He just throws it in to Trace Adams right in front of him. He picks his head up, looking for a pass as Adams instead keeps it. Has a shot from distance, always going wide again, not troubling Barrett one bit. Barrett just watches it go wide. That's what Caldwell County wants. They know how good Trace Adams is on the ball, and if he's going to keep shooting from 30 yards out, you might as well keep letting him, because it's going to take something special to beat Barrett from there.
And that's kind of the same thing we saw when they played against Fort Campbell. We're doing the same thing. Fort Campbell wanted to stay out wide, out 30, 40 yards trying to take shots, and we'll allow that all night if you want. Now, a little bit of a tussle there between Trace Adams and Darren Francis there. You're going to get a call in Lyon County's favor. Little tussle in there, and like I said, the aggression's coming out, and everybody's getting a little frustrated, and it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, as frustration set in, there will be more calls. A good ball over the top. Barrett Schultz comes out and calmly picks it up. He throws the ball up to Colin Schaefer on the ground. Schaefer gets a touch to it, skips past one defender, picks his head up. Good ball through Weatherspoon, a tough first touch. He'll want that one back. I think if he would have had a good first touch on that, it'd be another 1v1 with the goalkeeper. Good there from Colin Schaefer, just pick his head up, find a good pass, and now ball falls right to him. It's a gift, has a hit from distance, and taking a page out of the Lyon County book there and having a shot from about 40 yards or 35 yards.
Yeah, Colin's got the confidence, and he's got the accuracy too with it, and he got a bad touch on the ball there, and typically that's one that you'll see fall in the back of the net from him. He's very accurate. Him, Jack Kinsolving, Blake Viverette. We got some very accurate shooters on this team. Lyon County playing the ball out for a goal kick. Looks like he's laying on Tiger's foot of Darian Francis. Lyon County playing up now to Jack Kinsolving. Playing right now into the defensive third of Lyon County. As Colin Schaefer takes another shot just wide over the left knee of the box, left knee of the goal.
A good effort there from Colin Schaefer. You can see frustration if you're watching the stream. Frustration as soon as he hit it. He kind of wants that one back. Didn't have much pressure on him. Got a lot of power behind the shot. Just always going over the bar. And I really think that he'll get a couple more chances like that tonight. And if he does, I promise you he'll bury at least one of them. Now Weatherspoon battling outside. It's Colin Schaefer again. Skipping past one defender. Ball into the corner. It looks like he might have been trying to find Weatherspoon and just be played out by Lyon County on that far side towards the corner. Now Caldwell County will have a throw-in right beside that corner. Nathaniel Paredes stepping up to take the throw-in.
Seen Paredes throw in quite a few of these games, and he's got some distance on him. He's going to play it back, looking for Jack Kinsolving. Kinsolving mishandled the ball and dropped back to Travis Crane, and it's going to roll out of bounds for we don't know for sure here. Looked like it was going to be a Caldwell ball, but they're going to call it for Lyon. Lyon's throwing now at the center of the field on the far side, on the fan side of the stadium.
Throw in there just right in front of the Caldwell County players. Couldn't get a touch on the ball. Is now ball in. Trimble heads it down. It falls. Jack Kinsolving and Trace Adams battling in the middle of the field. Adams still going. Tough tackle from Kinsolving. Adams still dribbling across the 18. Finds Jacob Mayberry, and Hunter Trimble gets a touch to let it go out of bounds for a Lyon County throw-in. Right in front of the old scoreboard for Lyon County. Looks like they're going to have Wilkerson again step up for the throw-in. He's been throwing them towards the middle of the box, trying to find Trace Adams as a loose player. And he found him earlier. Adams couldn't put it away, and Caldwell County needs to try to mark him for this one.
Looks like he's sitting at the top of the box, making a run. Throw comes in, looking for Trace Adams, like you said. So he comes up with a scissor kick, trying to be shot on goal, and a little questionable there. Bears trying to make sure the ref sees, looking for that high kick. And the high kick's one of those questionable calls. Sometimes you think you're going to get it, and other times it's they call it early, they call it too late, and it's just one of those ones you don't want a player to get hurt on either team. You don't want anybody having any kind of a head injury.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's a tough call to make, and it's a very big call to make. So it's just one of those things. And now Barrett Schultz has the ball, looking for Michael Henry, finds him. Michael picks his head up, still looking as Michael Henry for a pass. He finds Nathaniel Paredes out wide, Looking forward is Paredes. Takes a touch down the line. Keeps it inbounds as Paredes. Can't get a ball off, and Trace Adams battling for it.
Now getting a call towards Caldwell. There's another little bit of a hustle and tussle there, shoving, and he's going to call the foul on Trace Adams as Barrett Schultz is going to come up here, I believe, and take the free kick right just shy of the half line there. Will be favored towards Caldwell County side.
And Barrett's got some options here. He could try to float it in the box from there. It'd be tough, but he's got some options to try to find a ball into the box. Now he takes the kick floated towards the box. Vivrette trying to get a touch on it just behind Jack Kinsolving. Offside flag does come up. I think the line kind of moved up right before Jack did, and the ball just kind of fell through. I don't think Jack expected it to fall right to his feet, and it just landed right behind him. So unlucky there from Caldwell County, and now they'll have their own offsides kick of their own. Looks like Wilkerson, he's taking all the throw-ins, and he's taking pretty much all of the defensive free kicks as he plays the ball up the field. Colin Schaefer can't get a touch to his. Now Travis Crane has the ball. Good tackle from Michael Henry. Be a foul called on Lyon County again. A lot of fouls being called early on. When I announced the game last week, Owensboro against Owensboro versus Caldwell County Lady Tigers, it was pretty much couldn't get a call for anything. And tonight there's been a whistle blown on almost any touch of a 50-50 ball.
Which, and watching the JV game, I kind of like to see a little bit more. The JV game was a rough game, and I think we got robbed with a couple calls. Barrett Schultz plays it up to the center of the box, looking for Blake Vivrette. Ball's played back out with Todd Hosen controlling the ball. Now Trace Adams coming up. Nathan Perez there trying to contain him, shut him down, coming to the center field. Lyon County playing it up through, looking for Travis Crane, but no luck there as Barrett Schultz played it back out. Back in the middle of the field, Colin Schaefer controlling the ball. He's going to drop back to Andrew Risley, playing it back up forward of the field. That deflection from Lyon County in our favor. Jack Kinsolving coming down to the center of the field now, looking up, controlling, and dropping it back down to Blake Vivrette. Oh, Blake Vivrette got a strip from him there. Need a little more communication from our guys. Let them know when we got somebody coming on.
Yeah, that's one of the huge things, a part of the game is communication. Now, Colin Schaefer finds a ball into the corner for J.J. Harrell. He picks his head up. Good touch. Ball still bouncing around. Harrell plays it across the middle, and it finds Blake Vivrette. Couldn't really figure out if he wanted to take a touch or have a hit, and I think he just decided too late, and Vivrette, just a easy shot there, will trickle all the way back to the goalkeeper. But you were talking about communication, not letting the guy know he's there. That's the biggest part of the game. If you can't talk, you won't be a successful team.
Oh, handball there is ball played forward from J.J. Harrell, went off Todd Huddleston. Blake Vivrette sets up to take the free kick. Now it looks like he's going to be passed off there to Hunter Trimble.
I think Blake wanted something special there. He kept picking his head up, seeing where the goalkeeper was, but like you said, it will be dropped off to Trimble, and he'll survey his options here.
Trimble with a kick, going across the field just outside the 18. Darian Francis is there having a little bit of a tussle up with number 18 for Lyon County, and that's going to be, I don't know, because he's not on
not
here.
Even on the sheet again.
Yeah, there's a couple players out here with jerseys tonight, and Ryan, you played with a lot of these guys, and that's how you know a lot of their names from last season, previous seasons, and that's very beneficial because I'd be butchering it right now. Be like I was playing Tiddlywinks.
And like you said, I do know some of the players on Lyon County. They didn't really lose a whole lot of didn't really lose a whole lot of the players that they had last season. I know I was talking about before the game, Bryson Penn, a massive loss, and he was only a sophomore, moved to Marshall County. One of the best players I had ever played against, Bryson Penn. I mean, he's special talent, moved on to Marshall County there, enjoying him there. I know he scored a couple hat tricks this season there. So a big loss for Lyon County is now Trace Adams battling in the middle of the park. A little bit of another 50-50 in the middle. Trace has had some go against him. Collins had a couple go against him, and good battle in the middle of the park for Caldwell and Lyon County.
What was the guy's name that played for Lyon County? I remember watching him last year. Bryson Penn, yeah, he was super fast, wicked shot, and you wouldn't even think he's taking a shot, and he would just pull it from wherever.
He would, and it didn't matter if it was 45 yards out or 5 feet away from the goal. He was hitting it with an incredible amount of power that you just don't see. And again, I think he played club with Barrett, and they respected each other. And it was one of those things. Even we had a tough game against Lyon County last year, and even after the game, they're first two to talk to each other and kind of congratulate each other. So you'll probably see that tonight. Barrett with Trace Adams is now. Lyon County has the ball in the middle of the field. Colin Schaefer steps in to intercept it off of a bad touch. And dribbling in the middle of the field, picks his head up, tries to play a ball in behind to Jack Kinsolving. hits the defender, and now Lyon County trying to start an attack, finds Trace Adams on that far side, tries to keep it in bounds. Nathaniel Paredes defending it very well. He'll pick his head up for a throw-in.
Caldwell playing some very good possession tonight. They've got their heads up. Their hearts are in it. And they are winning the game right now 2-0, and they smell the victory. So you see them having fun and controlling the ball in possession. That's soccer. You control the ball, the majority of the game, 60-70% of the game, you're going to win as long as you got some goals in the back of it. But that's how you play, and seeing them being comfortable and playing the ball back to the defenders and trying to just keep possession. As there's a little bit of a battle right now with Lyon County. Again,
I think it was Jacob Mayberry on that far side.
Yep, I'll get the names eventually. It'll probably be at the end of the game by the time it happens.
But yeah, like you said, possession, a massive part of the game. And even last year, me playing, we had a couple more pieces than Caldwell County has this year, and we still couldn't possess the ball worth anything. So it's nice to see this group of players being able to possess the ball, and kind of it lets you breathe a little. The game could be going kind of 50-50, and it's just bouncing around everywhere. Caldwell County lucky to get some possession tonight, and they're playing very well. And I think we might not have too much longer in this first half. I think we're going to go ahead and take just a tiny commercial break. Got about 5 minutes in the half. We'll be right back.
Howdy, folks. Colonel Sanders here, and boy, do I have a deal for you. The deal with this deal, both a breast and a whole wing, with a new 100% white meat KFC $5 fill-up deal. Maybe a biscuit, a cookie, and a drink with this here. Forever, though, so you have to go to KFC. White meat $5 fill-up. And it's only available for a limited time. Deal. Hey, finger looking good. Nice, Mayberry bottle.
Have you been a victim of debit credit card fraud? Farmers Bank and Trust can help lessen your risk of getting taken advantage of. As our customer, you have exclusive access to a security feature in our app that will allow you to turn your debit card off while you're not using it, then turn it on instantly when you need to use it. Keep your information safe. Log into our free app to use this feature, increasing the security of your information right now. Not a Farmers Bank customer? Come down. Let us set up your account and start protecting you from potential fraud opportunities. This is not a guarantee that your information will not be compromised. This is an increased security measure. Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Welcome back, folks, here at Butler Stadium right now with Caldwell County up 2-0 against Lyon County, and we're less than probably about 4 minutes left. Again, like you said, we can't see the scoreboard here, but Caldwell wanting to finish this half out strong as we just played it in now from Bryson Bannister looking for Brett Blake. Man, looking for Blake by Brett. Get tongue-tied. His dad's name is Brad, and I coach and played soccer with Brad, and it's just tough to get it. Colin Schaefer playing up to the middle, looking for Jack Kinsall, and Jack Kinsall just outside the 18, touching to his left, looking for a shot. Shot is in, and Caldwell up now 3-0, and what a way to come out on fire and be hungry. These boys right now are hungry for this win.
It is. It's awesome to see. I mean, you've been up here again earlier this season, and I've been up here some this season. It's awesome to be able to talk about it like this. A 3-0 lead over Lyon County before halftime. Got a couple more minutes left in the first half. And good to see Jack Kinsall get on the score sheet. The senior started out at center back, played defensive mid, and now he's playing up top. Like we said, he's playing everywhere but goalkeeper. I promise you, I don't want to see him as goalkeeper.
No, definitely not. And I think that's one of the things, too. It's a good mix, and it'll possibly throw your opponent off, no matter who it is. And he's good at doing that. And we've seen a little frustration out of Lyon County here now. As a whistle blown, Travis Crane playing it back to Trace Adams, just below the center of the field. Playing it back up to Trace Adams, trying to look across the half line there. Coming out wide now, playing to number 2 for Lyon County as they tussle up with Trimble. Trimble's containing him on the line, is going to go out for a Lyon County throw-in.
And being down 3-0, you might see players like Trace Adams. He might step into this game a little more and try to take it in his own hands a little more. As Colin Schaefer dribbling in the middle of the field now, picks his head up, looking for a pass through, tries to find the ball through, couldn't. Now Blake Viverette battling Adams in the middle of the field. Still going as Adams picks his head up. He's still dribbling down the line. Viverette, a good, tough battle. Adams still going, dribbling on the ball, looking for a pass. Just lays it off to Jacob Maryberry. He opens up. Good move past Hunter Trimble. And now Risley, a good step in as Viverette looking for a ball out. Can't find Darian Francis as Lyon County gets a touch first. Tough ball bouncing around inside the box. Michael Henry drops it to Barrett Schultz, and he'll just play it up the field in the middle of the park. Finds Bryson Bannister. Opens up. Still going as Bannister. He finds Colin Schaefer looking for a pass as Colin looking in the middle of the field for the pass. Tries to play through Jack Kinsolving. And looks like Justin Tabor, the goalkeeper for Lyon County, is going to step out and easily pick up that one. It's an adjustment Caldwell County might have to make because Weatherspoon, we were talking about earlier how fast he is and how hard he works. Jack's not like that. He's more of a ball to his feet kind of guy. He combines more than just speed over the top. So might have to be an adjustment for Caldwell County.
Yeah, you trade off. You got the two evils there. You got speed and a little bit less finesse with the ball, and then you sacrifice a little bit of speed for more finesse. Jack Kinsolving just outside the 18 in the center, passing off, looking for Colin Schaefer, taking a shot, and got just a lot more than what he wanted on that ball as the ball sails over and out outside the wall here at Butler Stadium.
Souvenir for the neighbors right behind the field over there. But Colin, again, it's good to see the confidence. They're up 3-0. I mean, you have a chance within 25 yards. You got a little bit of space. Go ahead and have a hit. He'll want it to be a little bit lower, have that power on it, but unlucky there for Caldwell County is now Wilkerson plays a goal kick up, finds a Lyon County player on that far side. Looks like that's Huddleston as Darian Francis battles him for possession.
The time on the clock is wore out, so we should be looking for the ref to call time here. And at the end of this first half, there's still a little bit of battle. Nate Paredes coming up that far side with the fan stadium there, looking for Bryson Bannister, trying to get inside the Lyon County defensive third. And I got a foul in favor of Lyon County. Not really sure what it was. Like you said again, you get some of them calls. So what are we going to do? Are we going to call everything, or are we going to let them play a little bit? But I'm not going to argue. There's decent officiating tonight as Colin Schaefer and Todd Huddleston tagging up with the ball. And there is the whistle now for halftime.
And Caldwell County will go into halftime with a 3-0 lead. Ethan Weatherspoon getting a couple of the goals. Jack Kinsolving getting the last one. Good showing from Caldwell County in this first half. And I think we're going to take just a couple minute break before we get back into the little halftime report from me and Adam Ball.
Medical Clinic wants to be your partner for good health. We want to remind everyone as you're going back to school, kids that may need school physicals, sports physicals, or immunizations, we're there to provide all of those for you. Let us be your partner in good health and catch up on those immunizations such as Hep A, meningitis, all of those things needed for a good, healthy start to school. Again, we're Community Medical Clinic, and we're here to be your partner in good health. Stop by and see us at 310 Hawthorne Street or give us a call today at 270-365-0227.
Hi, Caldwell. That's worth it. Buy today. Housing lender.
Here's a reminder from your Princeton Electric Plant Board. Meter tampering is dangerous. Tampering with an electric meter is not only dangerous, it is dishonest and against the law. Stealing electricity by tampering with an electric meter may result in your arrest and can even risk your life. Tampering with meters results in increased utility bills that everyone has to pay. If you see anyone tampering with an electric meter, call the Princeton Electric Plant Board right away at 270-365-2031. Princeton Electric Plant Board, Princeton's #1 energy source.
Are fading, settling back into their routines. With the kids back in school, you can concentrate on summer projects you're doing. Come see us at Fredonia Valley Bank about our consumer loans to your next project. Purchase a car, truck, or a recreational vehicle to enjoy this fall. With only a couple of months left, when you drop in and spend some time talking to one of our friendly loan officers. The loan officers at Fredonia Valley decisions when borrowing money through the process. Fredonia real community operating independent over 100 years, providing services dated at 602 Cass The 26th First Street, Eddyville, FDIC.
La Potosina in Princeton and Marion is the best place to experience delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine with an extensive menu that has something for everyone. Choose from local favorites like fajitas, chimichangas, burritos, and Maria's favorite with rice, grilled onions, and peppers, chicken, shrimp, steak, or a combination topped with La Potosina's mouth-watering cheese sauce. That's La Potosina with 2 locations to serve you in Princeton and Marion. La Potosina Mexican Restaurant.
Seasons come and seasons go, but something that can remain the same is reliability. And here at McGregor Group Heating and Air, reliability and honesty are a few of our top priorities. So if you're looking for heating and air service, give us a call at 270-896-5044 or come visit us at 960 Varmint Trace Road here in Princeton. We're the company that you can take comfort in.
Pennywell Electric members, did you know that outage information is right at the tip of your fingers? To enroll in outage texting with Pennywell Electric, all you have to do is text PRECC to 85700. That's PRECC. While you're at it, save 85700 in your contacts to make it easy. To report an outage, text the word OUT. To learn the status of an outage, text STATUS. To unenroll, just text STOP. It's super easy. Enroll today and be ready to text Pennywell Electric next time you're in the dark.
Back here at Butler Stadium, Ryan Frisch, Adam Ball, and John Miller on the controls tonight. Good first half from Caldwell County, a 3-0 lead right now going into halftime. Caldwell County's message at halftime might just be to kind of hold what you got and see if you can get a couple more, but don't attack too much. Lyon County probably has a completely different halftime story. They're going to have to come out strong, and they're going to have to try to get a couple goals in. And Adam, you've played before. I'll go ahead and let you give your take on the first half.
Yeah, the first half, coming out strong, and as you know as well as I do, that first goal, it builds you up, and it really gives you that confidence boost. And then what you do after that is usually how the game is going to go. You come in and you score that second goal, and now they're feeling it. They're going for blood. They're hungry. They want it. They want that win. And again, we talk about it. It's our rival. It's Lyon County. And then to finish out the first half with that third goal from Kinsolvin, it's how you want to be. You want to come into the second half up 3, but don't underestimate a second half. You have 40 minutes of play, and anything can happen. I've played there. You've played in that position, and you can turn around and lose this game. So coming back out, play possession, play smart. Don't force it and take your time. That's another thing that, us as coaches, need to do a little bit better about is saying, hey, take your time. We don't mean by just running down the clock and walking everywhere, but don't force things when it's not there. You turn the ball over and they get it back, then it's just one of those deals to where you can turn a 3-0 lead into a 4-3 loss real quick.
Yeah, and you were talking about the possession aspect of it. Caldwell County, if they can kind of keep possession, the more they have control over this game, the more confidence they have. And like you said, they're having fun. Colin Schaefer's picking his head up. He's having shots from distance. Jack Kinsolving's got himself a goal tonight for the senior. Good to see him just open up and have a finish on the far post. And Weatherspoon grabbing 2 goals. He's having a heck of a night. I have a feeling we'll say his name 1 or 2 more times tonight, hopefully. But like we said, the more that they have the ball, the more they control things, the more confidence Caldwell County will have, and they need it. They'll need the confidence. A big first victory for the season against your rivals. That's a huge thing, and you need that kind of confidence going into Central next week and Madisonville North on Thursday. So, two of the biggest regular season games of the regular season tomorrow next week for Caldwell County, and really. Even if it finished 3-0, they still come out, got a good 3-0 victory over Lyon County. So, Caldwell, I think they'll just kind of, like you said, if they can play patient, grab another 1, grab another 2, that'd be an awesome thing to see. But if they don't, they just kind of possess the ball, play their own style, it'd be a good thing to see for Caldwell County.
Yeah, definitely play possession, and that doesn't mean we don't want to go and tell them the boys to hold off, fire away, and definitely with the lineup that Lyon County's holding and the mismatch with speed and coming down there with Witherspoon is if he gets a breakaway, yes, definitely put 1, 2, 3, put as many as we can in the back of the net, and just play smart and play the game, play possession. And what you really have to watch out for, especially with a rivalry game, is tempers start to get hot. it gets real aggressive, and then people start to get hurt. And that's one thing that you definitely don't want to see. You don't want to see any of our players or come off the field hurt, and you don't want to see any of your rivals either. You don't like for competition to be not against the best of the best, and that was always one thing that I enjoyed. If when I played a game, when we played, and we wanted it to be the top-notch guys, and I'm sure that's how everybody is. So it's going to be an aggressive second half. They're going to come out strong. I'm sure that the coach for Lyon County has definitely, got a game plan for his guys. He may be changing the lineup a little bit, moving some of his players around and saying, hey, guys, we got some holes in our game, and we got to get back in here. And hopefully Caldwell will just hold it off and pull out the win here tonight.
Yeah, and Coach McHouston, he's a very good coach. He's come in, I don't know how many years he's been coaching, but I know the last couple of years he's had some talented guys there, guys like Bryson Penn and Trace Adams and some really good players to come through, but he is a very good coach. He's this kind of thing, a rivalry game. I'm sure he's a good motivator of a coach. So being down 3-0, I'm sure he's got a good message for his guys, trying to bring them back up, and it makes it a lot easier being rivals. You're down 3-0 at halftime. You're like, okay, it's us against Caldwell County. Let's make this a thing that we'll remember for years and come back and have a 4-3 victory. And obviously Caldwell County is going to do everything they can to stop that. But I can promise you that Lyon County is not going to sit back and just, we're down 3-0. Let's look forward to next week. They're going to come out firing, and they're going to try to come back on this Caldwell County team.
A lot of time, 40 minutes there's just a lot of different variables that can affect the game, and that's just, it's too much time, and it's a nail biter for us being Caldwell County alumni as we want to see these boys pull off the win, especially against Lyon County. They got to play smart. I'm sure Coach Schaefer is explaining that to them right now and saying, hey guys, we're looking good. Let's hold it, put another couple in the back of the net if we need to, and just use your opportunities wisely.
Just got a couple more minutes in the halftime here. I think we'll just go to a little commercial break real quick, and we'll come right back to you for the second half.
Always expect great things at Planters Bank. When we say expect great things, what we're really saying is Planters Bank is here to provide the financial services you need. Planters Bank believes in the strength of our community. It is a full-service financial institution. Our employees have a true passion for helping our neighbors, and it shows. Jake Pepper and the rest of the Planters Bank staff at 208 North Jefferson. Planters Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Fortner Gas Company is a full-service local and family-owned propane company offering services in Princeton, Cadiz, Madisonville, and Murray. Right now, Fortner Gas is offering specials on propane. Fortner Gas offers Holland and Napoleon grills, Dixie choppers, and they also have Red Max weed eaters. Contact Fortner Gas Company today for all of your residential, commercial, and agriculture propane needs. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
Hello, this is Gloria Smith with the Law Office of Jeff Russo. Are you buying or selling real estate? Are you planning on refinancing your existing home loan? If so, you should be aware that you have your choice in which attorney provides the legal services associated with such transactions. Our law office has over 50 years of experience in real estate law. We pride ourselves on being cost-effective and having a quick turnaround time. If you're in need of such services, call us today at 365-2763 or find us on the web at www.jeffrussolaw.com. We are located in downtown Princeton on the east side of the courthouse.
This is an advertisement.
Back here at Butler Stadium, Caldwell County up 3-0 on Lyon County coming into the second half, and we had just went to a commercial break as soon as Lyon County started to get back into the huddle, and me and Adam here hearing Lyon County come out of their huddle, they're clapping, they're fired up, so we were right, they're coming out there firing early on all cylinders trying to get back into this game, and early little chance there, not really a chance on goal, but they're kind of connecting a couple passes, and Caldwell County had to see how they can handle this Lyon County team being so fired up as Barrett Schultz picking a goal kick, playing it out to Nathaniel Paredes on the far side. Touch from Nathaniel back into Travis Crane. He tries to turn up the field. Still going is Travis Crane, picking his head up. Michael Henry, a good step in, clears away, falls to number 10 on Lyon County. That's Levi Willis on the far side. He'll go out for a Caldwell County throw-in. And now it looks like, I believe that's Hunter Trimble on that far side.
Taking his time. There we go. That's what you got to do, guys, is just wear the clock down a little bit, and that's how you do. You frustrate your opponent. You buy yourself some time, give your guys some time to rest, Lyon County controlling the ball with Todd Huddleston, looking for Trace. Oh, that's not Trace. What is number? Who's number 8?
I think that's number 8.
Sam Klippel? We'll call him Sam.
Sounds good to me. Sam losing the ball, falls to Colin Schaefer. Colin Schaefer opening up, looking for an easy pass, finds Nathaniel Paredes. And he just kind of takes an easy touch, looking for a drop, finds Colin Schaefer in the middle instead, picks his head up, looking for another easy pass. Finds a harder pass on the far side to J.J. Harrell. He drops it back.
Playing possession, keep control of the ball. But then you gotta be playing it quick. You know, you can't play possession, be lazy about it. You gotta have good, strong passes. Get it to where there's open space and just control the ball. And eventually, you know, you'll play it forward. You just gotta find your hole. It's a drop back to Barrett Schultz. Barrett Schultz going down the left side towards the fans, coming out of the defensive third, trying to entice Lyon County to come after. He sends it up down the center of the field. Looking for Bryson Bannister as it went over his head and going to Lyon County's number 20 as Todd Huddleston picks that ball back up, playing back across the half now, or dropped into Hunter Trimble's feet.
And now Bryson Bannister picking up a loose ball in the middle of the field, tries to find Jack Kinsolf and can't. We'll go out for a Caldwell County throw-in on the far side in front of the Lyon County fans. And you were talking about they're playing possession, and that's good, but they can't play it flat-footed because you're playing flat-footed possession. Lyon County's still got an advantage. All they have to do is get one touch, and you're standing there just waiting for something to happen. So that's an easy chance for Lyon County to get through. Now, Hunter Trimble on that far side, looking for a throw-in, throws it in the middle of the field, trying to find Viverette. Adams intercepts, ball over the top. A good read from Michael Henry, already moving for the through ball, trying to play the ball out. Eventually does. Makes it a little dramatic instead of getting it out before the Lyon County attacker can get there, but eventually does get it out. Good read from Michael there. He was already on the run. He knows he's not the fastest center back on this team, and Lyon County's got some speed up top. He read that well and was already on the move before the ball was played over the top.
They're going to go back out for a Tiger throw-in as Hunter Trimble sets up. And now they're going to switch it off to Nate Paredes. Paredes looking up the field now. Coming out to Colin Schaefer in the center, just outside of the defensive center third. Defensive third. Drop back to Hunter Trimble. Coming down the player side of the field now, back up the center, looking for Bryson Bannister. Bryson Bannister with an unlucky touch there. Now Tyler Huddleston picking it up right in front of the Caldwell County bench. Coming down his left side, Blake Viverette keeping up with him, just playing D and containing him, trying to shut him down. That's another thing you got to do. You play defense and you break them down, and then typically you're going to have a player. Trace Adams takes a shot just up top, outside the 18 as it sails wide for a Tigers goal kick.
That's one of the first efforts to kind of test Barrett tonight, and Tracy had a good move to get himself a little more room for the shot, and a good contact there. I think he hit the right spot that he wanted to, just unlucky to get it a little wide, and that one troubled Barrett a little bit. You see him dive into that far side, but I think he had a pretty good read on it. And now we go out for a Caldwell County throw-in right in front of the student section for Caldwell County. Hunter Trimble finding Viverette, can't get a touch to it, but Bannister opens up, can't get another touch to it. Now Huddleston dribbling forward, Bannister battling behind him. Huddleston trying to find an easy pass, can't. Still going as Huddleston finds Adams, opens up. Good step there from Hunter Trimble. And now Adams trying to keep it in bounds, does. Just calmly playing on that far side. Now
Blake right in Colin Schaefer's feet.
A good interception there from Colin.
Turn it back over to Lyon County as Trace Adams brings it up, coming up to the top of the key, top of the 18, trying to dribble in, plays it back off to Klippel, but it goes right into Barrett Schultz's hands. If you can't kick it to that boy, you're gonna have to put it on side. You're gonna have to put it on your sidebars if you want to get anything past him. Balls it.
What a punt there from Barrett Schultz all the way up to Jack Kinsolf. It looked like a little handball there, no call, and it comes all the way out. Trace Adams stepping to the ball first. It's just a hard work thing there. Turns the corner on Colin Schaefer. Now Adams battling Schaefer. Good there from Colin Schaefer. Clean tackle. And now Schaefer's still going, trying to pick his head up as Adams in the back. And wonderful from Caldwell County. Just not a smart play there from Colin. You get the call that you wanted to, and he just, little frustration set in and kicked the ball to the field. Yellow card issued to Colin Schaefer there, and one of those mental things. I mean, you're up 3-0, so it's one of those things you don't need to do one bit, as now Colin will have to come off for the yellow card. But they just one of the things that you don't do, and hopefully that won't affect the momentum right now for Caldwell County. And
a little confusion here on the field as Ethan Witherspoon comes in to give Colin Schaefer a break. We didn't get a jersey passed on. And like I said, we have to play smart, and that's something there. You got to remember you're up 3-0, so you don't want to do that kind of stuff. Just play smart. You got the advantage there. You took the foul, and you just don't want to pull that kind of action there.
Ball in from Trimble, finds Trace Adams instead, and he plays the ball off to number 8 on Lyon County. I think that's Sam again. Can't pronounce his last name, so like you said, we're going with Sam. And now Witherspoon battling on that far side. Call against Witherspoon, and it's going to be a Lyon County free kick in front of their own fans on the far side.
A little tussle up, as you see, the tension and aggression. Everybody started to get a little heated, and we're just in the beginning parts of the second half. So this is going to be a very aggressive game, and we probably expect a couple more yellow cards to come out tonight.
Yeah, the longer the second half gets into it, the more hard challenges and the more mouthing's going to come. As now Risley picks his head up, trying to find Jack Kinsolving. It's a little far ahead of him. Kinsolving, good pressure, wins the ball back from Lyon County. Still going is Jack Kinsolving, trying to turn right in front of us. Drops it back to Nathaniel Paredes, opens up very smartly, and just drops it off to Barrett Schultz. Wonderful possession move there from Nathaniel Paredes, as now Barrett finds Michael Henry in the middle of the field, trying to lay it off. Little unlucky pass, and little mouthing there again between both of them, and it's going to be a Caldwell County throw-in. I'm sorry, a Caldwell County free kick right here. Ref's going to talk to both of the players that in the middle of the argument there.
Yeah, and again, guys, that's and you do that, especially when you're down. You're going to do that. You're frustrated. You want to pull the wind back, and sometimes it's also a tactic. I remember doing it myself too. You want to get in the other player's head, and then you frustrate them, and then you might bring their best player out. He gets a couple cards and he's pulled. This ball's played forward by Barrett Schultz. Somebody got a foot on it. Goes into the hands of the Lyon County keepers. He's going to punt it out.
And like you said, it could be a tactic because sometimes, the majority of the time, soccer is just as much of a mental game as it is a physical game. And if you can get into your opponent's head to where they're thinking more about you than they are their own game, it's going to fall into your favor every time.
Todd Hosen in center field, controlling the ball. Ethan Witherspoon and Blake Vibred right there on top of him. As Jacob, no, that's not Jacob Mabry. I probably won't get the names right, folks, tonight. As J.J. Harrell has a miss hit, trying to play the ball down to his, looks like Jack Kinsolving now with the ball just inside the 18, playing up, looking for Blake Vibred as Blake takes a shot just over top of the goal.
I think it's a decent idea there from Blake. I think if he took a touch, there would have been pressure on him immediately. So I think he kind of a panic move, but a decent move, I think, from Blake Vibred. The pass back to him was a little hard. It's hard to hit a first-time shot like that on goal, and just unlucky there to put it over the top. There's now Colin Schaefer checking back in after getting that yellow card. He'll take off Bryson Bannister, and it looks like they're going to move Jack Kinsolving back a little bit, back into the middle of the field, and put Colin Schaefer up top.
Number 32 for Lyon County set up to take the goal kick.
I think that's Wilkerson.
That's Wilkerson. I was trying to pull his name a while ago, but I just couldn't do it. Jeremiah Wilkerson.
And now Lyon County, good combination play there as Huddleston taking a touch down the sideline. Stepping to the ball is Nathaniel Paredes. Huddleston going across the middle of the field. Lay off to Trace Adams in the middle of the park. Adams picking his head up, plays it out wide on the far side. That's Lucas Mayberry. Ball down the line, and good interception there from Trimble, but now it's Lyon County again on the ball. Travis Crane coming back from behind Nathaniel Paredes. A good move trying to get past him. Good move from Travis Crane. Still going is Crane. Touch from Risley, and Barrett Schultz runs in, picks up the ball, picking his head up, surveying his options, finds Jack Kinsolving. A good move there from Barrett.
Jack Kinsolving bringing up center field, crosses half line, bringing his head up, looking for Colin Schaefer. Can't do it. Meets up with Wilkerson. Loses the ball, but he's going to pick it back up. Playing it out wide, looking for Darian Francis. Darian Francis controlling it. This ball's going to run out of bounds for a Tigers throw-in. Tanner Trimble picking up the ball. See what he has available now. Probably going to be looking for Blake Vibred. Blake Vibred with a flick on. Nobody there to intercept it as Wilkerson plays it and puts it back down the field in front of the fans.
That looks like Trimble on the throw-in again. Just a couple feet ahead now. Finds Colin Schaefer. Good turn there from Schaefer. Still going as Colin Schaefer gets a decent hit on it. Looks like it took a little deflection off a Lyon County player. And Justin Tabor picking up the ball. And he throws it out. Now Nathaniel Paredes on the ball. Tough pass. And it falls to Michael Henry. A ball over the top from Lyon County, intercepted by Henry. As Paredes again just playing calmly, playing it back to Barrett Schultz, giving the team a chance to breathe. And Schultz surveys his options. Stopping the ball, he finds Andrew Risley now picking up his head, looking for an easy pass.
A little bit of a deflection off Lyon County and roll out of bounds for a Tiger throw-in.
And Caldwell, they're doing a good job of possessing the ball, especially Nathaniel Paredes just realizing he doesn't have an attacking option, so he drops it back to Barrett Schultz and just not able to play out of the back the last 2 times.
Trace Adams playing over, looking for number 10. I think it was Levi Willis. Back to Trace Adams. He comes down the center field as he gets stopped by Jack Kinshoven, and I don't agree with that call there. Jack Kinshoven stopped and got the ball, and I just don't agree with it.
Yeah, I'm with you there. It was more of it looked like he jumped after the contact, after the ball had already been won from Jack Kinshoven. And yes, you are making the dive motion. I'm with you there. I said it last week. So guys do it. They do it all the time. Good players do it all the time. So he gets the call. Good for Lyon County, but blocked by the wall for Caldwell County. Ball across the 18 for Lyon County is now
10 yards off the ball.
Travis Crane on the ball, trying to find a pass, plays it into the middle. Good interception there from Jack Kinshoven, but an unlucky first touch. And now Kinshoven again battling in the middle of the park. Hit with a hard challenge before he gets a touch, and now Huddleston's still going. Weatherspoon, good step in. Still going as Weatherspoon. Dribbles past one, tries to keep it in, just can't.
Getting a little excited up here, folks. I'm sorry, and it's really starting to get aggressive. And this is typical of a Lyon County Caldwell game, especially when you know, everybody wants to win. They want to pull out the W.
It is, and it's generally expected. There's some inexperience in this Caldwell County side. They haven't really played. Some of the guys in this team haven't played in this rivalry before, so this is new blood for them. So good ball from Barrett Schultz. Vivrette's over the top. Still going as Blake Vivrette. Got one to beat a big touch. Defender gets a touch to it, and we'll see what the ref says. He says goal kick on the Caldwell side of the goal. I think Vivrette just didn't really know exactly what he wanted to do there. He kind of tried to cut back, kind of tried to keep going, didn't have anybody to play it to, so shot was the only option.
When you don't have any options up there and you're looking and you're trying to keep it from going out, and that's kind of what you run into. Lyon County control the ball. Todd Huddleston just outside the defensive part for Lyon County, drops it back to number 1, playing it back up in center field off of Michael Henry. Lyon County trying to pick up the ball with number 8, Sam Couple. And another hard challenge there, but he waves it off. And as you hear, the Lyon County is McHouston is a little upset that there's no call on it, and we're going to hear some of that tonight. It's going to start to get aggressive, and another call there with the ref, and he has to keep control of the game. We're not gonna beat the refs up. When you start getting this, you're gonna have to start calling some calls, and you got to get them calmed down to where nobody does get hurt. You know, passion is here, and temps rise, and people just want to win, and you just get real aggressive with it.
Yeah, and any of the silence you hear if you're listening on the radio and stuff, it's not because we don't know what to say, it's because we're excited we're watching the game. But Adams fires up for a shot. Good block there from Weatherspoon. And it comes back out. Number 14 on Lyon County plays the ball over the top. It's going to go out for a goal kick for Barrett Schultz. And like you said, tempers start rising as the game goes on. And it's just refs they have to control the game, because if there's no control in the game, it's going to get ugly and players get hurt, and things start getting a little escalated, start getting into territories they shouldn't be. So hopefully the game gets a little more back in control. Hopefully Caldwell County can control the ball like they were in the first half, and just keep doing what they're doing, keep that 3-0 lead.
Barrett Schultz sets up to take the goal kick, plays down the field, coming down the center, looking Brad Vivrette there. Blake Vivrette to receive it, playing out wide to Nathan Paredes, going to control it, bring it up the side. Back to Blake. Blake's going to hold on to it. He's not really having any kind of a challenge. Plays it out wide, just a little short, and goes out of bounds for a... Well, I didn't see that. I guess there was a deflection off there. We'll take it.
Yeah, I think it just took a little deflection as soon as he played the ball off of his foot.
Playing in, hitting Ethan Witherspoon in the chest and getting control, kind of going back and forth here. Is Vivrette playing in the middle of Colin Schaefer, playing it out wide as the flag goes up for offsides.
Good idea there from Colin. I guess he didn't see that JJ was offsides. It's hard to see when you're in the middle of the game. It's kind of, you got to trust your teammates. Good to see JJ in an advanced position. Good position there from J.J. Harrell to get inside the game. Colin just playing in offside positions now. Wilkerson playing the ball at the field on a free kick. Up to Crane. He gets the first touch. Paredes kind of cleans it up, but it lands right at Trace Adams. Adams, ball over the top to Travis Cranes. He's offsides as the far side official raises up his flags for the offside call.
Getting close to the halfway point of the second half here, folks, and we're still sitting at 3-0 with Caldwell up. Everybody's trying to get their game plan and enforce it, and it's a little bit of a mixed bag right now. Caldwell came out in the second half playing very well possession, keeping it controlled, and it's kind of back and forth now. Is the Lyon County is definitely not letting up, putting the pressure on, being very aggressive, playing the ball forward, and making Caldwell work, and which they're having to. Both teams are having to work tonight. Ball played up from Barrett Schultz, looking for Colin Schaefer as he flicks it on, and it's going to go right into the hands of the Lyon County keepers. He eyes it up the field and looking for he's going to send it to. And out wide, just in front of the fans for a Tigers throw-in. Hunter Trimble in with the ball going down the side. Deflected back to him, playing back into the middle. Colin Schaefer just outside of the defensive third for the Lyon County. Looking for J.J. Harrell on the far side, just at the top of the 18. J.J. Harrell, number 2, battling out. And very aggressive play as Lyon County steals it back, but Blake Viverette gets to the ball, played back out to him, and takes a shot, and just going to go wide.
I think they're just trying to catch the goalkeeper a little off guard. Couldn't get the whip on it that he wanted to, try to get it back inside the goal frame, and always going wide there from Viverette. Could have probably taken a touch, but again, I think he's just trying to catch the goalkeeper a little off guard. And Caldwell, as the game goes on, the less time that Lyon County has to come back, the confidence should be going up for Caldwell County. So they really don't need to kind of drop off. They don't need to drop their heads about a single thing that's going on. It doesn't matter if you get a yellow card or you played a bad pass. Your head's still up. You're up 3-0. So confidence shouldn't be a problem for Caldwell County as this game goes on if they keep playing the way they are.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. You know, bring your mood down and take some deep breaths, get calm, and play back to where you were. Play possession, make Lyon County work, make them run, make them chase you, and just keep the ball bouncing back and forth between your team.
No, Trimble on the far side throws it into J.J. Harrell. Ball kind of bouncing around. Harrell gets a touch to it. Be a Lyon County throw in on the far side right in front of their fans. And looks like Wilkerson's going to take that throw in again as he looks to throw it up the field. Doesn't really have much options. Throws it deep. Weatherspoon steps up, but the Lyon County gets a flick to it. Risley picking his head up. A ball to Viverette, a good ball. Viverette, good turn, finds Bryson Bannister. Bannister keeps it in bounds. Takes on one defender, Bannister. Little touch in, really to nobody. I think Bannister thought Viverette was going to keep his run. Didn't. Good touch there from Viverette to Bannister. Ball bouncing around. Colin Schaefer now, good turn. Still going is Schaefer. Colin Schaefer trying to cut back. Trace Adams a good step in, and now he'll try to start a counterattack for Lyon County. Cut back in is Trace Adams.
Send it down the field, looking for number 8. Number 8's Sam Klippel. I'm going to butcher his name, but, now when we went in for Lyon County throws, they played to the center of the field now, going across, coming over here to Nate Paredes on the player side of the field. Nate's going to look up and play it forward to Bryce Bannister.
And you can hear Bryson just telling Nate that he's got one coming on his back and stuff. And again, communication was the key there as Nathaniel found Bryson, and now Bryson battling on that far side is now Viverette taking on the defender. Viverette trying to get around the defender, can't. Good step in from number 20 on Lyon County. And he plays the ball out. Looks like it's going to be a Caldwell County corner.
Yeah, we got a lot of push and grab here going on, and I like it though. I like the aggressive games, and the refs letting him play it out. He's just looking for the and Caldwell
Witherspoon again.
Witherspoon for the hat trick tonight. As I'm sitting here mumbling and talking as we played it in from the corner, and Viverette found Ethan Witherspoon as the ball came down and bounced off the keeper a little bit. And Witherspoon there to follow it up and to play it into the goal now. Caldwell now up 4-0 here at the Butler Stadium. Lyon County hanging their heads a little bit here as they're bringing the ball to center field to start back up. And looks like Witherspoon is limping a little bit here.
I think it took the unlucky spot is what we'll say. I think he just got the most unlucky hits he could have asked for. And but good to see Witherspoon getting his third goal of the night, a hat trick tonight. I believe, is he a freshman?
Oh, Witherspoon, definitely a freshman. I've coached him in middle school for the past couple of years and coached him with our select team that we have here, joining a few counties here, PVS Strikers, and definitely has improved over the years.
And right now, while the ball's in the middle of the field, Trace Adams just looking for a pass, taking on Jack Kinsolving. Still going is Adams. Jack Kinsolving down on the ground. Ball goes out. It's going to be a Lyon County corner. And while we have a little break right here, is they're going to take some attention to Jack Kinsolving. Let's go ahead and say a quick thank you to two of the main sponsors for Caldwell County Soccer and Farmer Bank and Trust and Rising Star Fees. Just want to say a quick thank you to those sponsors and all the sponsors for all the athletics that are helping cover all the sports this year for Caldwell County. And as Jack Kinsolving's on the ground right now, getting a little treatment from the trainer on the far side of the field, we'll just go ahead and take a little quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with you.
At Morgan's Funeral Home, we offer safe and secure funeral planning. At Morgan's Funeral Home, we're staffed with experienced funeral planners who know and understand the different methods of pre-funding final arrangements. We can help you design a plan that fits your individual needs and suits your wishes and beliefs. Morgan's Funeral Home, serving families for over 100 years.
Solid September here at Cozy Living Interiors in D2. Hi, this is Pam Haverlock, and solid September means sales. This September, take a 15% off your purchase of everything that starts with an S. Serving trays, sofas, soap dishes, signs, sectionals, and more. It is a great time to come and see us at Cozy Living and D2, located at 235 Northfield Drive, right next to the Bellin Alley. Cozy Living Interiors, everything.
At first glance, you may think we are only here to sell and service your vehicle. But did you know that Tri-Choose Incorporated also wants to buy your vehicle? You heard right. If you're currently trying to sell your vehicle, stop by for a fast and free appraisal. A clean title in hand will have you leaving with a check in just a matter of minutes. Still making payments on your vehicle? That's no problem either. We can guide you in that process also. Contact a salesperson today at 270-365-5522 or stop in Tri-Choose Incorporated today, 111 Highway 91 North in Princeton.
Now we're back. Caldwell County up 4-0 on Lyon County so far. Not really sure on how much time we have left right now. Come back from a break of a little health break there. Jack Kinsolving went down, little knock. Can't really tell what the problem is right now for Jack. Well, hopefully we can find out some information before the game's over. Hopefully he's okay. As now Lyon County on that far side. Looks like Travis Crane's going to take the corner kick. And he was getting ready to take it. The ref stops him, so now here he goes.
Ball's played across, going to the far side of the 18. He's chasing it down. Number 2 for Lyon County, a misstep, and Uncle Lucky out of bounds. Lucky for Caldwell. As Nate Prentice sets up for the throw-in, looking down the line for Bryson Bannister, finding Colin Schaefer. Collins just bringing the ball up, going to cross the center of the field, playing up, looking for Demarion Bush. Demarion Bush going down the right side of the field to the corner. The keeper comes out. Demarion brings his head up, and a missed touch. A missed touch. The excitement gets the better of you as he touches out of bounds. Going to be I guess, yeah, it's going to be a Lyon County goal kick now.
And if you are watching the live stream, that shows how fast Demarion Bush is. A ball into the corner, and the goalkeeper starts coming out. Looks like he's going to get a good read on it, and Demarion's just way too fast to get a read on a ball like that. So gets through unlucky touch, and the ball comes out on the goal kick, gets past everybody in the midfield, and Risley finds Hunter Trimble on that far side. Unlucky ball into the middle, finds Travis Crane, and he tries to get past the Caldwell County back line. Good pressure there from Weatherspoon, and now Trimble on that far side applying some pressure, and it's going to go out for a Caldwell County throw-in on that far side as Trimble picks his head up, kind of taking his time. Still, you're up 4-0. You can find, if there's any little way to kind of catch your breath, kind of sit back and just take a breath, kind of calm everything down, you will. So good there from Hunter Trimble.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The ball's played in. Lyon County trying to cross it. Ethan Witherspoon gets a foot on it. As Blake Vive red, it looks like Trace Adams dealing with the ball a little bit. And Darby back, and another deflection off of Witherspoon is going to go out for a Lyon County throw-in. A little fatigue looks like to be setting in from Trace Adams over there. We haven't seen too many runs coming from him, and just a little bit of walking. And he may be just trying to rest too and catch his breath, because, you know, Lyon County is definitely looking for him to make some more runs, come down there and try and put some in the back of the net for him.
Yeah, and staying on Trace Adams, I mean, Caldwell County's done an incredible job marshaling him tonight. They've done everything they can to kind of keep him from getting too many good shots on Bears. Now Adams again, as we're talking to him, still going as Adams cutting inside. Good tackle there from Risley and a hit, always going wide. Number 8, that's Sam Klupel. I think that's how you're saying it, so I think that's how I say it.
We'll go with Klupel. And we might be corrected sometime, but we'll go with it. As we just found out, we're down, I think, about 13 minutes left, and probably a little bit more with the stoppage time. I'm sure the ref stopped his clock, so we probably got about 14 and a half or so left in the game here.
Yeah, might have a minute or two added on because of the whole Jack Kinsolving injury thing on the goal for Caldwell County. But like you said, about 14 minutes left. Still a lot of time. It doesn't sound like a lot of time to score 4 goals, but it's a lot of time to really get back into a game. And once you get one, that's all it takes. One starts a whole string of things. So good ball there from Darian Francis trying to find Demarion Bush, a good read by the Lyon County defender, and Paredes, good read on him. And now it's just going back and forth, kind of pinballing around between center backs for both teams as Blake Viverette battling in the middle of the field against Sam Klupel. Sam Klupel still going. Viverette applying good pressure. Klupel having the better hand there, just drops it off to Trace Adams. He'll pick his head up looking for a pass.
Caldwell looking good to break it down and playing D on. That's how you stop a team. And you just sit there and just stay and play D with them and just stay just a couple steps back with them. And you're going to give them nothing. And Caldwell has the right mindset. They're still hungry. You see the fire in their eyes for this game tonight. The ball's played in, looking to drop into, I can't tell the jersey, number 30, back to Trace Adams and bring down the fan side of the field, almost enter into the defensive third of the Caldwell County Tigers. Still battling that. Is he going to drop it back now to number 38, which is Jacob? Nope. Yep, Jacob Mayberry. I got it eventually. And his number 10, Levi Willis, tried to play it up over into 18, deflection off of, I believe it was Michael Henry now for a Lyon County corner kick.
It'd be Travis Crane taking the corner kick again. Travis is a pretty good player on the ball. He's pretty smart with the ball, and we'll see what he can do for Lyon County to put a ball in long or try to find Mayberry on that far side. He's kind of moving in for a short pass as Crane plays the ball in, a good ball in, headed away by Weatherspoon. Adams getting the first touch to it. A good pressure there from Blake Viverette. Viverette still pressuring Adams, and now it switches over to Adams versus Francis. He finds Mayberry, and a good clearance away from Weatherspoon.
Mayberry played it in, dropped it back to Adams. Adams played it over to Wilkerson, number 32, just below the center of the field. Now finding Todd, I can't remember, Todd Huddleston. Todd Huddleston dribbling through, going past Colin Schaefer out to number 2. Nate Paredes setting up just top of the 18. As Sam Klupel trying to take a shot. No shot fired. A little tussle there as Todd Huddleston takes a shot and goes right in straight to Barrett Schultz's hands. And he's going to walk out to the top of the 18 and play it out here.
Wonderful pressure there from Colin Schaefer to block that first shot by Sam Klupel. He was in a good position and a good step in from Schaefer there. Is now good punt forward. Finds Bryson Bannister. If he can keep it in bounds, he does. Tries playing it over the top to Demarion. Ball kind of bouncing around in the air now as Wilkerson tries to pick his head up and find something to do with the ball. Plays it up the field. Looks like Weatherspoon on that far side. He picks his head up, plays it into the middle, finds Viverette. Viverette surveying his options, picking his head up, just playing calm, playing good possession. That's exactly what you want to see. Wonderful play there from Viverette. Finds Bannister, and now Lyon County wins the ball, and they're going to try to start a counterattack. And Les Paredes can stop it right here as Huddleston cuts back towards the line for it. Good sliding challenge there from Colin Schaefer. Good sportsmanship there as well. That's a good thing to see. You're playing in a rivalry game. There's been some tempers flare. Colin's already on a yellow card.
And I believe that probably sparked a little bit of that. But no, he was going down for it, and that was a good call by Colin. It was a good clean tackle. Whenever that happens, you definitely want to make sure that your opponent is not hurt. Help them up. Show that hey man, we're here. It's a competition, and I'm competitive, man. As ball's played in, looking for Travis Crane. Travis Crane and Bryson Bannister tussling up. Travis Crane gets better of him going to center field, meet up with Colin Schaefer. Colin Schaefer stops at a little reflection going to Michael Henry. Michael Henry now playing up the field, just trying to get it out of our defensive third and sit back down by number 1 for Lyon County, right into the hands. It looks like we had a keeper change as Barrett Schultz come out and Hunter Trimble coming in to play keeper, and you can kind of expect that you're going to see Schultz pop out here on the field a little bit and get some field time as he's quite the player. As we have another tussle there as Lyon County wrapped up with Trace Adams wrapped up with Blake Viverette. Little frustration you see coming out on the Lyon County side. Their heads are down and just really want to be more aggressive and get us frustrated, and they lost that battle there.
Yeah, it's good to see from Caldwell County. I mean, a hard challenge. just bounce back up and play calmly. Hopefully they can just kind of finish out the game on a calm note. I mean, they're up 4-0. They don't need to freak out about nothing. So good effort there from Vivrette. And again, it's Adams versus Vivrette in the middle of the field. And a tough challenge. Blake Vivrette, a little cheeky,
little cheeky there. And we just got words about 8 minutes, 56 seconds left, probably about 9, 9.5 to 10. And Travis Crane working the ball at the top of the 18 now, paid back to Sam Klupel as he plays it in for a missed shot and going to go out of bounds as Michael Henry got a foot on it going out for a Lyon County corner. And that's fine. Everybody's a little bit frustrated, but you're getting fatigued. Keep the ball, keep your goal safe, keep your keeper safe, and just wind this clock down with under 10 to go. Travis Crane sets up to play the corner in.
Yeah, and like you said, you can try to possess a little bit. I mean, you're up 4-0. There's no sense in working yourself to death. You got a long weekend, but still, you don't have to work yourself to death. You're up 4-0. Just try to play calm, protect your goalkeeper, just play smart. Ball in from Travis Crane. Little outward curve to the far side. Bannister chests it down, plays it up the field, and now Demarion Bush and Vivrette takes the ball. Still going is Vivrette. Looking for a ball through. Finds a ball through to Demarion Bush.
He was way offside. Demarion is running that north-south run there, and you need to cut across. Your defensive line, which Lyon County did good there. They held the line tight. He knew he was going to look for the pass, and just pulled Demarion, offsides. And that's just as the inexperience shows there to don't run straight. You got to make that east-west run and throw those defenders off. The ball's played back now to Nate Paredes down here just in front of the Caldwell County bench, taking his time. Going to drop it back to Michael Henry. Just outside the 18, Michael Henry going to play back out to Paredes. Paredes, a little bit of challenge for Todd Huddleston. Trying to play it up and was stopped by number 13, Trace Adams. A little battle between him and Paredes. And Trace, you definitely see the fatigue in him. He's frustrated, he's wore out, and he's played hard tonight. He's definitely trying to get the win, but we've done a good job of stopping him tonight here.
Like you said, fatigue settling in a little bit, so we'll see how that affects him and Lyon County mentally. As Barrett Schultz, the goalkeeper we've been talking about, into the middle of the field now. Looks like he'll get some minutes onto the field, so hopefully he can try to get some things going, just not really affect the tempo too much for Caldwell County. Just don't come in, don't try to do nothing too fancy, just try to close out the game. You got a couple minutes left.
Todd Hosen bringing it to the middle field, looking for number 10, Levi Willis. A little bit of battle there again. Sam Klupel. Looks in. Levi Willis coming down the right side of the field, inside the 18, inside the box, trying to take a shot off, and it just goes wide of the goal, and we'll take that for a no. Looks like the ref changed the rule, and we're going to go to a corner kick. I guess I got a little bit of deflection there when he was wrapped up with Witherspoon, and Witherspoon is good to have back there on the defensive line as he's able to keep up with a lot of these faster players. But our defensive line is holding good tonight as we got the word. We're about 5 minutes left in this half. Caldwell up 4-0 against Lyon County.
Yeah, and it's good to see, like you said, Witherspoon, he scored 3 goals tonight. Now he's holding his own in the back line. The corner comes in to Trace Adams, chests it down, still going as Adams got a touch away by Colin Schaefer. And now Colin Schaefer on the ball on the far side, trying to play it out for Caldwell County. Tries to cut back inside, but Trace Adams steps in and takes a touch and goes out for a Caldwell County throw-in.
Yeah, sometimes we hang on the ball just a little bit, and we got to get it off our foot and play it up. We want to hold possession and waste some time, but when you get 2 or 3 guys on you, pass it off, find a space, because that means that those 2 or 3 guys that are there, that's where we got wide open space. Get it across and get it outside of there.
Especially deep into their attacking third. If you can't really play around with the ball there, you can do it if you're in your own attacking side of the field, give a little more room to play with it, but there it's just a dangerous spot. Now a dangerous throw-in from Caldwell County as Travis Crane cuts back, tries finding Willis. Good step from Michael Henry to get a touch away, and Adams having a hit. Never would trouble the goalkeeper, but it gets cleared away before it even gets there, and now Huddleston finds Trace Adams. Good ball into the corner to Travis Crane. Good step from Michael Henry. Wonderful play from Michael Henry there, and he just clears it away. Give Caldwell County a little breather there. Again, wonderful play from Michael Henry there to get a touch and then clear it away.
Last year as we graduated with you, Boyce Nichols was our center back and our main guy there that led the defensive line. And as we stepped in with Michael Henry and Nate Paredes have really stepped up this year and played well. We can say that for all the seniors. We're giving a thumbs up here to Jack Kinsolvin. It looks like he's okay. He's not going to be out for good. He's just limping, just taking a break. Ball played in Lyon County is looking for Sam Klupel, trying to play it in as like off a corner and battle now right now off the line. So we get the word about 3 minutes left. We'll look at how much stoppage time we got here in just a minute. Ball's played up, looking for Colin Schaefer. Colin Schaefer bring up center field, just kind of taking his time. We're looking across the center line as Wilkerson's there, meets him up, and ball is going to go out of bounds now for a Tigers throw in.
And like you said, we saw the thumbs up from Jack Kinsolving, but really I think his leg could be snapped in half, and he just kind of gives you the thumbs up no matter what. So he looked good. He wasn't limping too bad, just a little limp. So hopefully nothing major there as Viverette finds Barrett Schultz. Barrett Schultz plays it back into the corner to Viverette. Can't get a touch on it now. It's Barrett Schultz picking his head up. Has a hit. He wanted it so bad. Got a lot of power behind it, but always rising. Hit the big net behind the goal. And he wanted that so bad. He picks his head up looking for a goal, and about 18 yards out, just gets way too much power on it, sends it over the bar.
I'd say if he gets that one back, he's definitely going to be thinking about it more, keeping his head down. But he hasn't had to run himself to death tonight, so he's definitely got some fresh legs as he's putting pressure on Wilkerson, plays it back out there wide to Jacob Mayberry, who's going to play it down looking for Sam Klupel. And ball is up just shy of the center of the field. Coming across, Nate Perez heading in looking for Todd Huddleston. Todd Huddleston goes up against Colin Schaefer. Ball's back down. Travis Crane has it at his foot. Colin Schaefer steps in and wins the ball back. Drops it back to Michael Henry. Michael Henry playing it up. Coming out wide, looking for Viverette. Viverette across the center of the field, coming down his right-hand side in front of players. Crossing over, looking for Bryson Bannister. And also you got Barrett Schultz over there, but the ball's going to go out wide as Lyon County plays it out for now. Another Caldwell throw-in going to, looks like Barrett's going to throw it in.
And one thing that we haven't mentioned, Caldwell County's defense played very, very well tonight, especially keeping Trace Adams at bay and stuff, and didn't have one of the starting center backs for the majority of games in Josh Hagan. So good to see from Caldwell County there, guys stepping in as Viverette. Ooh, tough shot, took a dip. Right before it hit the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kind of misread it, hits off the side of him, and it goes out for a Caldwell County corner kick. But Caldwell County's defense playing very well tonight. Michael Henry and Nathaniel Paredes, and it looks like Risley's been playing the majority of the minutes in Josh Hagan's spot. So hopefully Hagan's not hurting too bad. Hopefully he'll be back soon, but a wonderful performance from Risley to step in for him tonight.
Yeah, so watching Risley, we coached him last year in middle school team and saw that, working with him a little bit more and what he had, he definitely has some skill and a lot of speed, very, very aggressive player, a lefty, and you like having a lefty on your team. And I think him and Colin Schaefer are our two main lefties along with Ethan Witherspoon. And, dominantly you got mainly right-footed players, but that left-footed player always makes a nice addition to the team. The ball's played down, looking for Todd Huddleston. Nate Perez is trying it up, trying to bring it inside the field, inside the 18 now. As Michael Henry meets up with Todd Huddleston and play it out, it's going to be a Lyon County corner kick, and we're less than 2 minutes left to play as we stop the clock here.
And that's Michael Henry is just one of those players you like to see. He doesn't take any chances, and that right there, he probably could have turned, maybe had a little play out of the back, but instead just not even taking a chance on Lyon County getting an effort on goal. He just plays it out even though it is at the expense of a corner kick. So one of those players that doesn't take too many risks, and that's a good thing to see, is Travis Crane plays another corner, and that's a good one. Is little too much pressure, says the referee, on Trimble in goal. Looks like he might have got a punch out to it, so good effort there from Trimble.
Yeah, definitely. As Trimble, we had him playing some keeper from middle school, and he did a fine job. And as we've been playing him in the field, and Schaefer's found a spot for him as playing a defensive back and some midfield. And he's another player that you can see you can move him all around. So kicks up from the goal kick, finding Blake Vibretto's foot, going to Colin Schaefer. Colin Schaefer looked across the center of the field, plays it up, trying to find Barrett Schultz. Lyon County there to intercept it, back to Blake Viverette, looking for Bryson Bannister, back to Blake Viverette in the center field, just inside the. And the whistle is blown here tonight, folks, as Caldwell County has shut out Lyon County 4-0.
Wonderful result there from Caldwell County, and you can hear them yelling and everything. They're excited, and you gotta clap their hands and stuff. Gotta give them a hand clap for them winning against Lyon County. Wonderful performance tonight for Caldwell County. Awesome to see. It's been fun announcing it for them tonight, and glad we could be up here, be able to watch it for them.
As the players run across the field to get congratulated by the Caldwell County fans, and well-deserved, as these boys are fired up. With the first win in the books for the 2018 season, and especially against your old-time rival Lyon County here tonight, folks, is there's smiles on these boys' faces, heads are up, high fives are going, the punches, and some Colin Schaefer with some breakdancing going on there. I think Hayden calls it I don't know what it's called.
I'm too old for that stuff now. I'm out of school now. I'm not allowed to look at the new dances and stuff. But if you're watching the stream, you'll see the teams going through, shaking hands. A hard-fought game from both teams. Lyon County played their butt off. Guys like Trace Adams had the ball at his feet a lot tonight. Good performance from him. Got to give credit to the Caldwell County defense for playing as well as they did tonight against some good Lyon County attackers. I mean, Travis Crane, Trace Adams, just good performance from Caldwell County overall tonight. Got to go ahead and give props to Ethan Witherspoon. 3 goals tonight. That's awesome. Awesome for the freshman. It's awesome to see him get 3 goals against a rival like that. Wonderful performance tonight.
Getting the one up there from Barrett Chelsea comes jogging over, and very excited to see the smiles on her face. And like you said, with Ethan Witherspoon there, we've brought him up for the past couple of years playing defense, center back, a little bit of left back, and Coach Schaefer's been able to find a spot for him on the offense, and it proved to the efforts, I can't even thank people. I'm just too excited. But you see the result as you get Witherspoon up there and super fast, super aggressive, and gets that simple touch off his left foot to find that far side of the goal and to put the 3 in the back of the net. And then with Ken Sullivan with his to add to it, and just an awesome play here tonight by Caldwell County.
And I think we're just going to go ahead and take just a couple second break, and we'll come back just to kind of close out things real quick here at Caldwell County Butler Stadium. Caldwell County winning 4-0 against Lyon County tonight.
This is Fred Foltz at the Woodall Agency in Princeton. We have served the small business owners of this area for over 100 years. Do you have trouble understanding liability or workers' comp insurance? Are your insurance premiums spiraling out of control? Whether you're a furniture store on Main Street, a plumber or electrician, or a locally owned bank or car dealer, we have a policy for you. We are the business insurance experts. Give me a call at 365-5541. You'll be glad you did.
On this episode of the World's Shortest Sitcom by KFC. So what did we learn today, folks? 4 different $20 fill-ups. Extra crispy recipe. 12-piece tenders or my new 6-foot breast with all the fixings. That's $20. Active audience. Okay, see you next time. KFC and finger.
Back here at Butler Stadium, just kind of give a little recap of how the night went for Caldwell County. We've got some incredibly nice things to say tonight. A very good result for Caldwell County against Lyon County tonight. A huge win against one of your biggest rivals. Really, Lyon County and Trigg are the main 2 rivals during the season. So, other than district games, but good to see them get a good result against a tough opponent like Lyon County. Good to see a comeback from last year. Last year we weren't able to get a good result against Lyon County. So awesome to see tonight Lyon County fall to the hands of Caldwell. And Adam, we'll go ahead and give you the chance to give your little recap of the whole thing.
Like we discussed at the beginning of the game, is your game plan typically is. You want to score first. You want to score first, come out, and then how you react after that is going to tell you how the game goes. And that's what Caldwell did. They come out, they scored the first goal, I think within around 5-6 minutes into the game, about the 10-minute mark, put another one in the back of the net, and it brought the fire. Everybody was excited. They could see it. They were tasting blood. And then we came back towards the end of the first half, and Jack Kinsolvin put one in. And when you close out the first half with a 3-0 lead over your rival, you're pumped. You want it. You may be hurt and you may be tired, but you're going to come out in that second half and you're going to give everything you got. And that's what Caldwell did tonight. Here is they played tough and they kept the possession. They played smart. We had a little bit of a period, probably about 10 minutes or so, where everybody was very aggressive and tensions were rising, and everybody was a little bit of frustration as we're going back and forth. A couple, a yellow card was thrown and a couple fouls and everything going, but then the ref kept good control of the game and got it calmed back down, and everybody was back to playing the sport and playing the best that they could. And And then sealing the deal with another goal to go back to the net off of Witherspoon, and played in from 5 red off the corner to give you a 4-0 lead, and to contain it and to hold on to it as you kind of deflated Lyon County's bubble. As you saw them heads hanging, Trace Adams had been working himself to death and got tired and just kind of backed off a little bit, and you saw Travis Crane and Sam Klupel to try to fill those spots, and our defense line held their line and played very solid defense with Barrett Schultz not letting anything past him with a shot out here tonight, and they played how they wanted to play. I would say the plan from Coach Schaefer was to contain them, play possession, and if we get another goal, we get another goal.
Yeah, you gotta take your hat off to Caldwell County tonight. It was they played very well. They possessed the ball very well. They moved the ball very well on all the sides of the field. They filled in shoes for some injured players with Josh Hagan not playing a single minute tonight, out being hurt. Andrew Risley stepped in for the majority of his minutes tonight. Played a wonderful game, and towards the end of the game, got Hunter Trimble into the goal for Barrett Schultz to take a little breather and eventually come into the middle of the field. So really, there's not much you can say Caldwell County did wrong tonight. A wonderful performance. I mean, we can go on and on all night about how good it has to feel for them guys to get such a big win. So congratulations to Caldwell County boys team. That's
definitely. Congratulations, guys.
First victory of the season. It surely won't be the last. Hopefully get a big one on Tuesday against Hopkins Central. Hopefully everyone can tune in on Tuesday for that tough district game. That'll be the main game to decide second or third seed inside the district. And then on Thursday, we'll also have another district game against Madisonville North. So a big week coming next week. These guys.
Both home games, aren't they? Both home games there next week here.
And all these guys, they just need to go home, be happy about the result, go celebrate at school tomorrow, be high-fiving each other, everything. Just don't forget about it. This is a huge victory. Don't forget about it until Tuesday. Hopefully it gives you a little motivation for Tuesday. But congratulations to Caldwell County. Hope everyone has safe travels back home. Even same to the Lyon County players. Hopefully their families and everything has a safe travel home. Again, here at Butler Stadium, we're going to go ahead and close things out. A 4-0 victory for Caldwell County tonight. Congratulations, guys.
Debit or credit card fraud? Farmers Bank and Trust can help lessen your risk of getting taken advantage of. As our customer, you have exclusive access to a security feature in our app that will allow you to turn your debit card off while